Hello, everybody. Welcome to Timmy Talk. We are currently our 8th podcast. It's currently the January 5th. My bad. And I'm here with Chrissy the Missy.
Hello, guys.
Brandon Shakur.
Sup?
And we're missing our 4th member once again with Ia gone because he's a lazy fuck.
Well, okay, here's the thing
my
though.
God.
The thing is, he needed to take a shit. And when he takes a shit, it can potentially take around 2 hours. 2 hours, so, you know.
That's what happens.
2 hours.
Doors.
And that's about the length of these podcasts. So we just said, all right, no problem. You go ahead. You go take your poop. That's fine. We're just gonna do this without you.
Speaking of poop, I wanted to talk about a few things.
Hello.
Not poop, but speaking of which, yesterday night I was watching some old YouTube videos. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I know Brendan is. Familiar with Ray William Johnson?
Hell yeah!
Well, yeah, obviously.
So he was like the king of YouTube for like a cool minute.
A full minute, yeah.
And I was watching his old videos yesterday, and like all he does is take highlights off the internet.
Yeah.
Like highlights of like what
Popular viral
yeah,
videos.
Yeah, exactly. And he does like really, funny commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I sort of noticed the trend in his videos that I'm like, this doesn't happen anymore.
And it doesn't do equals 3 anymore.
No, but I mean like,
You mean throwing the baby at the wall?
The type of videos aren't made like they used to be. So like the one example that really struck me is he was talking about this one guy who it's really stupid, but he's in like some super like small apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and he lives alone. It's like a studio apartment, and his neighbors, he can always hear them fucking.
Wow.
Like every single time, and they're super loud, and he made a sport out of it. So he films himself doing these weird ass challenges, and he
What?
needs to finish before he does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like, it's such a weird fucking concept.
It's a real. Oh my god.
And Ray talks about it, and I'm like, because this is like a 9 or 10-year-old channel,
Mm-hmm.
not Ray William Johnson, but the other guy.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, like, that doesn't happen anymore. And the guy went super viral because like it's hilarious. But I'm thinking
in smack middle of his
Yeah.
video, he's just like, you can hear people.
no, but the content itself is
the video.
watch me
Yeah.
do this. Like one of the challenges was he had to be able to tie like 20 balloons together, and
To do, like, a
before they stop fucking.
Basically.
So like I remember the comments. It's like, I can't wait for the next time that his neighbors fuck. Like that's all it was.
Do you think the neighbors are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, it probably caught on because like it has millions of views.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so they
That's
probably.
so funny though.
It's but what I'm trying to say is like,
Mm.
I don't see that type of content.
Well, no, because now it's 6 seconds videos. Like no one wants to sit and watch like a full blown like video. Even now, like the biggest like vloggers and YouTubers, whatever, they do like 4-minute, 5-minute videos.
But what I see that's more problematic is like the format itself, like vlogging. It doesn't
Mhm.
it doesn't promise the same type of content. There's nothing original about it. It's just like somebody's everyday life.
Yeah, but we talked about it last podcast. There's a new like there's new people vlogging, but they're not at the same time. It's like they
Yeah, we
just
did.
like, it's not their everyday life, but they do it on purpose to show like they do like crazy skits and stuff to make it like
Yeah, more
like their
more attractive.
yeah, but it's not they're not saying like, this is my life, oh like this is the truth. He's just like, he does like random like skits and stuff like that, and it's showing like if it was his everyday life, but not really.
Yeah,
Stuff
but
like that.
what I'm trying to like,
I get what
it's,
you mean though.
it's
yeah.
not as original.
I guess.
That's what
I guess.
The way I see it. I mean, who nowadays, like, you see way too many trends. Like, it was slime, and there was social experiments, there's
That's true.
vlogging,
Yeah.
and it's sort of like, it's always in the same format.
Have you seen the new one?
What, the new what?
The
Trend?
mystery box scams, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about that.
Yeah.
That's fun though, no? Like,
Well,
no?
not when it's a scam and you actually have to pay for opening the boxes.
And then it's just empty boxes?
No, it's not empty. It's not actual mystery boxes. This is like this
the
company.
Scam. Oh, okay. No, I meant mystery boxes.
Yeah, there's a company that's been paying channels $200,000 a pop to promote their brand, which is mysterybrand.net.
No.
We shouldn't be promoting that.
No, we're not. It's a fucking scam. Don't go there.
MissB.net.
Yeah. But it's a scam. Don't go there if anybody's watching, listening. And basically, what you do is you pay like substantially small amounts of money. Let's say ranging anywhere between like $6 to like $100 at most.
Okay.
And the boxes usually contain like a hell of a lot of items in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the items like can range between the price of the box which is around $6, or in some cases 200 or 2.5 million.
No, it's like the biggest example that they have is like, I think it's a $60 box. Okay, so you can get stuff that's like $5, but there's also supposedly a $250 million house that you can buy.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Or not buy, but win.
That's like BoxyCharm. It's a subscription though. You pay a certain amount every month, and then they give you 5 full products. But it's always like more. Like some of the products cost like $90.
This is not the same thing.
But it's the same concept though.
Not really, no. Because what you're talking about is a subscription box. Like there's a bunch of them. Like I think it's a Tokyo box where they bring you a bunch of different stuff.
Not Etsy. What am I saying?
But it's because
Etsy.
they promise that the retail cost is more than the subscription itself.
Yeah,
exactly.
But this is completely the opposite because you always end up winning less than what they promise.
Wait, is that the thing from? Do you do it online? Like you like?
Yeah.
On
you open a
oh
box.
my god!
Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
What? It's a scam.
It's a scam.
Oh my
It's a
god!
huge
One of my
scam.
favorite YouTubers that he was promoting it.
Yeah.
Who?
Fucking what's his name? I can't
I don't
remember
know.
his name. Zane.
Zane.
Heath and Zane and like Scotty and stuff like that. The vlog squad again.
yeah,
I keep
I
talking
don't-
about that every
yeah,
time.
I don't know much about.
Okay, well, anyways, he
But
was
yeah.
so him when he does like promotions on his YouTube channel or whatever. He does long ones, and he's like playing the game. So he's like putting in money, then opening the box, and then you can win something, and then you can also
rigged.
sell it back for more.
It's 100% rigged.
Whoa, that's
What he
so
wins was already pre-shipped to his house.
Probably.
And then, they give him like a...
No, he didn't show them. He didn't have the objects. He was just showing the computer screen.
Oh yeah, well I mean
So,
some channels win as far as actually playing the game,
Yeah.
winning in brackets like certain items, and then like later getting boxes full of said items.
Okay.
And
Well,
a lot of
maybe
times it was fake. In fact, there's even a video, I believe Rice Gum
Yeah.
posted a video of him admitting that it's a scam.
Yeah. Well, he
In a
apologized
sense.
because he realized that it was.
Oh, like he did the.
It's because
Like
the main.
he did the thing. He realized that most of his fans were commenting like, "Yo, this is a scam. Like, what's going on? Whatever."
shit.
The main controversy about it is that it's basically promoting gambling, and
Yeah.
especially
Oh yeah.
like
But anybody
Rice
can play,
Gum,
especially kids.
because Rice Gum and Logan Paul both did a video on it,
Mm-hmm.
and those are like huge YouTubers. So yeah, and it's especially kids that watch them.
Yeah.
So they kind of like they make it seem like there's an actual possibility of winning. I don't know if you get.
Mm-hmm.
And because people believe that they have a possibility of winning, they go on the site and then they pay for like a really expensive box but end up with like smallest item. So like one of the best examples I think I had, and on the site, which is a terrible idea by the way, they have a live feed of all the items that people are winning.
Okay.
And it's always like small ass items.
Yeah,
So
keychains
you-
and
yeah.
shit like that.
So there's a Apple mystery box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on it,
Yeah.
there's like an iPhone X.
Mm-hmm.
XS Max or something.
Yeah, and there's also like an iMac.
Yeah,
and
I know
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but there's also like small cables, and most
Or,
it's like, let's say the box is like $50 or $25. Who cares?
Yeah.
Well, you're basically paying $25 for a cable.
And it's not even.
And sometimes, it's let's say it's a little kid, and he just like takes his mom's credit card and he starts spending on it, and
Yeah.
like he's just like, oh shit, I didn't win. I gotta replay.
Yeah, but then that's like the parents thing, like for
Yes and
like,
no.
but at the same time, it's fucking disgusting that they're scamming people.
Yeah. especially kids.
Yeah,
It's because like
why do you
there's
think they're giving people $200,000 for each time they talk about it?
yeah.
Like,
Because they make a ton
I
of
know
money.
they're wrong. They're
Yeah.
completely stupid and wrong for doing that. But then you just hopped on the subject of like kids just spending money and then like just don't give your kid a fucking credit card. Like you get it.
I mean, it's not that easy.
because the thing is, once a kid explains it to you, the way he explains it probably isn't the same as when if you see it yourself.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
And
So
also,
like, you know, a kid's probably gonna go there like, hey mom, if I put like $10 into this box online, I could probably win like a
Like
$1,500 phone,
Mhm.
right? So it's like she's like, oh, whatever, it's $10.
Mm-hmm.
the worst part is that most of the time it's like useless shit. Like it's
Yeah.
not like super.
Yeah.
Like there was like Supreme packs and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I remember the screen like while I was watching the stupid video,
Yeah.
like the YouTube video. He was just going, he's like Louis Vuitton Supreme, and he was only getting like keychains and stuff like that. One time he got like Yeezy shoes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's the thing though. In the video, they probably actually sent him fucking Yeezy shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
In real life, if you win Yeezys or anything of actual
Yeah.
high value, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually decide to not resell it for a portion of the price, you probably get fakes from China.
But no, he didn't. He didn't show like, oh, this is the box it comes from.
Mhm.
He just showed like the screen. So honestly,
Exactly.
like, no.
Yeah. So like
But-
basically, what you're gonna get is not gonna be the real deal. Like on even the AirPods. Like if you get AirPods, they're probably gonna be like the fake ones you can get for $60 on Wish or
Oh,
something.
that's so bad.
But like a Rice Gum was saying like, oh my god, I'm getting so much profit from this site.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like he was saying that he won some Chanel bag that's worth like 10 grand.
Mhm.
So, you know, maybe he spent 5 grand on the site, but he actually ended up winning
5
money.
grand,
But
too.
it's stupid.
yeah.
It just doesn't make any
But
sense.
that's the thing, though. I feel like if something like that were to actually happen on their site,
Mhm.
wouldn't they make it so you can't cash out?
What do you mean?
Like is it that
Like, as in, yeah, you just made like a $5,000 profit, but you still have to spend it on in our boxes because we won't give you your money
I
back.
think it's
Yeah.
credit store or
Yeah.
store credit. I mean.
Well, that's essentially the same thing. It's like, yeah, you get that money and it's yours and whatever, but you absolutely have to spend it on our shit,
yeah.
which just ends up with you just long term just fucking wasting your money.
But even if like you could cash out,
Mhm.
most of the time somebody would be like, "Oh my god, it's like a casino. Oh my god, I've made so much money. Why wouldn't I play again?"
I can't go to casinos. I get so like addicted.
Actually,
so
we were supposed to go tonight. It's kind of ironic.
That's true. That's
Wait, let's go then.
well, after
Yeah, we
the
still
podcast,
can.
after the podcast, you know.
Yo, I get so hooked in the playing blackjack. Oh my god, I like get hooked with that game
Yeah, I'm
all the time. And then I'm like so tiny, and there's always this mob member that's on the table, like this old
Like
man,
just
and then
on
like
the table.
yeah, just physically on the table, climbing up,
Squatting on the table.
basically. And so. Do you remember, guys, when we back in the days, you taught me how to play poker, or like you guys had a thing of playing poker all the time?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we used to play poker all the time.
And at Brendan's house, you guys were teaching me how to play poker, and then for some reason, like
Damn.
every hand that I had was like a really good one, and then you were just like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't know what I was doing. Or then sometimes I'll play like I'd have a stronger hand, and then I would just play like the other one because I didn't know.
Yeah. Or the typical beginner is like, oh, I had nothing, and then he ends up winning with like a full house.
Basically. So that's what I would used to do. So what happened, my dad plays cards every weekend. So I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting at the table and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm playing. Like, that's it. And my dad, like, they play with actual money with like his friends. And then my dad's like, oh, okay. He's like, okay, I'll stand behind you and like watch you. I don't know anything. I've lost all knowledge from like playing poker with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be working for you so far. So.
Exactly. So I just get the cards, and then my uncle said, because he was behind me.
Mhm.
All my uncle did, all my dad did is just like opened his eyes like super wide, and I'm like, is this good? And then he's like, get off. I'm like, okay. Ends up winning like the hand with like a really strong. I forgot what it was, to be honest, but like a
Probably.
really really strong like hand, and I was just like, okay then.
Probably like a flush or something.
But
Maybe.
yo, I'd forgotten. Like we used to play poker all the time.
All the time, and you
Yeah.
had a case, and like
I still do.
we should play eventually.
Eventually.
Well, I mean, we plan on going to the casino after.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
I don't know
kinda-
about you guys.
Yeah. I'm planning on
Did you guys-
losing.
Same. Did you guys play with actual money though?
No, we never did.
No,
It just because
we never had the balls.
or the money.
Well, I mean, sure, but I mean, you know.
Oh, sorry, Brandon had the money.
Well,
with
it's
his
just
fucking
like,
Batman paperclip.
Yes,
Money
exactly.
clip.
Yeah, money.
Paperclip. Yeah. It's just black with a bunch of yellow.
Yeah.
Batman paperclip.
No, but this is like, we were probably like 15-ish.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the first one. No, actually, you had a job before me.
Yeah.
Right?
I had a job since, I believe, 14.
Well, I started at like end of 14.
Mm-hmm.
But like nobody else had a job except for us.
Basically.
So
Yeah.
I remember when like I first got a job, my first like 4 paychecks, I ended up spending like 10 bucks probably off those 4.
What?
Well, imagine living a life where nobody else makes money. Nobody.
Oh, okay.
So you're used to chilling at places that are free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true,
And everything, the whole, like your entire mentality of spending is completely different.
That was me with driving. I started driving before, like a bunch of
Like,
you guys.
yeah.
It's fucking.
So every time we wanted to
But that's
go somewhere,
completely
we'd be
different.
like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I have to take this bus.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fine, I'll go pick you up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's completely different because it's not like, oh, fine, I'll spend for you. It's the opposite. It's like it's as if you got your license,
Yeah.
and because nobody else did, then you didn't drive.
Exactly.
But this is the opposite. Then you just end up driving more.
Yeah.
I actually remember that because I remember making tons and tons of dough and not having anything to spend on, so I always spent it on like the most random shit.
Yeah.
Like
Fucking
I remember
Random.
in 1 year I kept upgrading from Beats Solos
Yeah. I
to
remember that.
Studios, and I still have the Pros because I upgraded from that to Pros.
Yeah.
You know what you should have upgraded to though? A sleeping bag.
I should have. I definitely should have. Yeah.
We've never talked about this.
No.
No, I don't think we did. No.
Go, Brandon. Explain your story.
The night it was.
The night.
Twas a cold night. It was a cold night outside at a camping location.
It's probably like December, right?
Mhm.
No, it was summer. It was just a really cold
Really
night.
fucking cold.
Yeah.
Like minus.
Because honestly, that was the main reason why I didn't think of bringing a sleeping bag, was because that day it was like plus 35 or something.
But it's
Yeah.
always cold.
And I was thinking like, oh, okay, well, I mean,
Oh, it was crazy.
it's probably out in my head. I was like, okay, well, once the sun goes down, it's probably gonna be somewhere around 20, 22. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna be okay sleeping in that in that temperature. So yeah, I go over there, and the first thing I think of bringing is my headphones.
His beats.
Because I never went to a camping location before, and I was thinking like, well, if there's nothing to do, I want to have some beats, you know, just sit down, listen to some music,
Oh my god.
and so I brought that, and
What else you bring, Brandon?
a towel.
A towel.
A
Why?
towel.
Wait, why?
In case we went swimming, I
No,
also brought some swim
yeah.
trunks. I also brought some
Oh, so you
swim
slept
trunks.
with the towel basically on top of you?
Basically, yeah.
Oh my god.
He had like, because usually you bring like a small mat.
Yeah.
He had no mat. He had no sleeping bag.
Yeah.
No tent.
And everybody was like, no, well, we brought a tent for him.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
he
'cause
was
I
in the
never had a
tent,
tent,
and
yeah.
everybody's like snug in their sleeping bags because it was really cold.
Yup.
And there's just Brandon who did not sleep.
At
he
all.
was just like, yo,
At all.
all I have is this fucking towel and these and these beads. Yo, I hope your ears were warm, bro.
They were alright. They were alright.
But no one had an extra towel for him, or like not
Extra
towel.
towel.
Well,
Not
no,
towel.
actually, yeah.
That's not what you
Someone
needed.
did. Like, fair enough. Joe did.
Yeah.
He did have an extra towel. Didn't do anything
Yeah,
else.
no.
That was like that. Didn't do shit to me.
Yeah.
Like I had the
Oh.
second towel on. Like it was really nice of him.
Was it a
Didn't
towel?
do a
actually?
thing. Yeah, it was a towel.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
towel. It was a towel. I had one of those big ass beach towels
Oh my god.
because you know. and
Why didn't you
he-
snuggle up next to Matt?
Why would I snuggle up next to Matt? I
So-
don't want him
'Cause we're
to. I
bros.
didn't want him to listen to
'Cause
the
you're
music I was
bros?
listening to.
I have personal taste.
I had some weird taste back then, man. Skrillex. I mean,
Like I remember.
We used to bumps.
Fucking Skrillex.
yeah,
Don't get me started.
that phase.
Yeah, we all went through that.
Yeah.
Weird,
I never
awkward
did. I
ass
never
phase.
liked
but yeah.
Skrillex.
You never
I
liked
couldn't-
Skrillex?
Never liked
You
house
weren't part
music.
of the. That's why we didn't like. We lost touch because you didn't like the. dubstep.
Listen, I was too popular for you guys.
Oh, okay, that's probably it.
I was probably I was like,
Try again.
I was gonna say I was the opposite of fucking popular.
Yeah.
I was that little tomboy that was following Joe and you guys everywhere.
It's hilarious. What did I want to say? Yeah, so I didn't get a lick of sleep. I probably slept a grand total of 10 minutes that night.
I would have slept through it, to be honest.
I remember, like, you just went, like, right next to the fire. And
Yeah,
like,
I sparked it up again, and I swear to God, I had the biggest panic attack of my life.
Why?
Because I kept trying to spark the damn fire with, like, the newspapers.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't work until I was stuck with the last piece.
Oh.
And I was just like, if this doesn't work, I'm fucking dying tonight. Like, that's what's gonna happen. And I was just like, and it ends up working, and I felt so goddamn happy. And I just sparked the fire and everything. I put the wood, and I became an expert in firewood because I knew I needed to survive, right? Because
Fire.
I just became because it was my instinct to survive because I was dying of cold at that point.
Yeah.
And I just kept putting wood and shit. And when morning came, because I fucking waited that shit out, first person to wake up was like David, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And he came to see me and he was like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fucking warming myself up, man. I couldn't sleep last night. Impossible, no goddamn way." I thought it was gonna be somewhere around like 22, 23 degrees. It ended up being like 2 degrees.
Oh my God.
It was
so
really.
I'm pretty
really
sure it was
cold.
like fall. It couldn't have been summer.
Yeah, it wasn't summer.
But it was real. The day was hot as hell.
Yeah.
Though. Like even even in the morning, it warmed up so much that I started sweating.
Yeah.
You were like, where's this temperature?
It was just the two extremes, and I couldn't believe it. And anyway, Dave wakes up and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm warming myself up. He's like, "What'd you use?" I said, "I used the rest of the newspaper." Then he goes somewhere and he's like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "What? Excuse me?"
No.
He goes, "Yeah." And he opens up like this little bag, and there's like just full of newspapers. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" What?
Like, last piece of hope. At least you got it. Imagine if he didn't get it started. Oh my God.
If I didn't get it started, I think I would have lit like my fucking socks
Your
or
beats.
something. And I would have lit something on fire just to keep it going. Like honestly.
Yes, remove your piece of clothing to keep you warm.
Yeah, I would just stick my foot somewhere closer.
That's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember also from
And then on the rest of that day, someone used to fucking. Because remember there was the canoe in the river.
Oh yeah.
Who was the goddamn asshole who kept putting us under the trees to collect all the damn spider webs and all the spiders?
Yeah,
What?
I remember that.
Who did that? Was it Gobelin?
Maybe. I'm not sure exactly. But I have like 2 or 3 people in mind.
Why? So there were spiders and spider web inside the canoe?
No, not yeah. Well, they kept there must have been 27 when I finished counting.
Yeah.
Because why? Because the damn guy, thinking he's so funny and not having a fear of spiders like anybody else on his
Wait,
boat.
who doesn't have a fear of spider?
I'm pretty sure it was Guillaume.
Quentin.
No, Quentin. Well, I mean, he it would be his type, but no, it wasn't.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was either him or Redzik.
Yeah, maybe it was.
I can't remember.
But anyway.
Luzik would be that.
So
person.
yeah, he would bring us under like the branches that were sticking out from the trees into the pond, and like there were just a whole bunch of spiders and spider webs.
Yeah, so like the scenario
every single
is,
time, thinking he's like the most hilarious person ever, and we're just like, "Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Yeah, so it's because like the canoe. I don't even know why we had a canoe. It was like this small ass pond.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barely any water in it.
Yeah.
You could barely even fucking do anything in it.
I mean,
and I just remember exactly on the side of the pond, there was like a ton of spiders.
Like daddy legs?
And
or?
he just like fucking
Just
accumulates the
kinds.
spiders in the
Oh.
canoe. And then we were like, well, what are we supposed to fucking do with this?
I would have never. Nope.
Just
Bye,
poke
guys.
him with a stick, put him on the fire, get some extra.
It's just
protein.
unpleasant. It's like I'm not afraid of spiders, but like if you say like, oh hey, there's like 30 spiders, and like I won't voluntarily just be like, oh yeah, let's
get it.
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
But there weren't. That's the thing. There weren't at the beginning.
no.
Exactly.
No, he put them all in.
Exactly.
That's
For no
disgusting.
reason.
That's just nasty. That's the nasty. I can see a spider. I can look at it. It can be next to me, but on me, no.
No way in hell.
I once, because Adam does not like spiders at all. It's the funniest thing. When he sees one, he'll like try to like kill it, but so from far away. And there was his bathroom downstairs. It was like before winter started, so like all the insects like get into the house so they don't freeze.
Yeah.
And there's like fucking 3 spiders at the top. Like there's like not centipedes. What are they called?
Centipedes.
No.
Millipedes?
Depends. What's in English?
Earwigs.
Yes,
Yeah,
earwigs.
a bunch of those, which is like normal because it's in the basement and bugs come in and whatever.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of those.
Those are bitches, man.
And then I like push him in, and I just close the door. And he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like banging on the fucking door. I'm like, "Haha!" I open the door, comes running towards me with it. I'm like, "No!" Like, fuck.
That's karma.
Like the biggest karma ever. I fucking can't.
I remember this one time in 6th grade. I don't know why, but like this is fucking stuck in my mind. You know, like I said, I'm not afraid of spiders, but this one time, I was at my friend's house with a bunch of guys and a couple of girls.
Mm-hmm.
And 6th grade, we're not used to talking to girls.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like right at the door of his house, and there was like this big ass spider at the entrance, so nobody wanted to go in.
Ew.
Because they were afraid of the spider, and they were afraid that like opening the door would somehow like
scare the spider.
Yeah, or move it or something, or it would fall. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna like bust it myself. And I just remember I stuck out my thumb, and I was like, I just like started to press against it, and I could feel like, I don't know if they have like shells or
Wait,
whatever.
The spider?
Yeah, they have an
Ew.
exoskeleton.
Yeah, and they're like, it was a big ass spider, so when I put my thumb, I could feel the like sort of sound. And it fucking I was like trying to play it out, so like the girls are looking at me and they're like, ew, and I'm like, I fucking nailed it. But like in my head, I remember like
What, you
I
just
remember
killed
that like
it?
it was with my thumb.
Your thumb?
My thumb. My thumb. Yeah, and like I remember I was like, no Kleenex whatsoever needed.
Ew.
And it was the worst idea.
Yeah, just
disgusting.
lick that shit off.
Ever
man.
since then
That's disgusting.
I don't do that. I mean, I crush them if I have a Kleenex, but just ugh.
No, I'd set them free. I would just like, but I don't want it
Set them free.
to free. Yeah. What is?
Yeah, I mean,
Good words today. Set them free.
You need to recalibrate your voice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I just don't fuck with them. Like the only way I do fuck with them, like interact with them in any way possible, is if they're in places that I'm often at, like my room, my washroom. But in the house in general, I just leave them be.
You're like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm. Just like, I don't have time for you today.
Oh.
I literally look at them and I go, don't go in my room. And then I just
don't
leave 'em be.
enter. I had the scariest fucking like thing ever. One time I wake up and it was a weekend, so I stay in bed and I'm just like cuddling up and playing on my phone. And
As you normally do.
yes. And then new white sheets so you can see everything fucking clear.
Mm-hmm.
There's just and I'm laying down and there's just a spider that runs like on top of me and then goes back down and then like goes underneath my bed, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I was like, what are you doing here?
I think spiders are scarier when you don't know where they are.
Yeah, and it just disappeared in my room and I never found it again. I was like, oh great, I'm dying.
It's mystery. That's what like makes any good horror story. Like you gotta have that oomph of imagination.
But I
So-
feel like a lot of my like uncomfortableness, I guess, non-comfort,
Uncomfortability.
uncomfortability.
That's
sure,
probably not a word, but
of spiders got dialed down ever since like this new
What?
like little these
Spider-Man
new little,
movie?
No,
Or-
these new little animated videos of Lucas the Spider came out.
oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Lucas a spider?
You know
Don't
Lucas
know
the
what
Spider?
Lucas the Spider.
No.
Cutest fucking little
Yeah.
spider that ever existed.
My
I swear
girlfriend
to
loves
God.
that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
He's way too cute. Like
I-
I can't hate on the spider. I can't watch
So-
the video that way.
It's like this animated spider that they add like a very very like squeaky voice
Oh,
to
Yeah,
him.
come-
So when he talks, it just sounds like a little baby talking
oh
kind of.
Yeah.
that's so cute.
And he has like big googly eyes, so
Exactly,
you
yeah.
kind of like need to fall for it. And yeah, I can see how that would sort of help.
That dials it down for me a
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
You know where else I saw spiders? A lot. When each summer we go to this camping place. It has this event.
You do? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. We all do.
Wow.
Yeah.
I camp.
I didn't
Sometimes.
last year though.
No, last year you weren't there.
I
went
was
to a
Brendan was
wedding.
there.
I was there. I
It was
witnessed Bert.
lit.
I witnessed Bert get, I think, the drunkest he's ever gotten.
Yeah, like
Really?
even more drunk than that is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's really drunk.
Because like he got drunk to the point where he went to one of the public washrooms there,
Yeah.
and he
Oh, yeah,
peed literally everywhere except inside the bowl.
That's so disgusting.
Yo, he probably does that
And
normally,
he,
anyways.
No, he did it. He did it on
Oh
purpose.
my god.
I swear to God, I just heard him like moving his hips around
Oh,
and
my
just
God.
laughing the entire time, and I'm just like,
No way.
That sounds fucking hilarious. No, I remember when the girls went to the bathroom.
Such
We
a
were
dick.
just like,
He
we were
is.
like, all four of us just looked up in the mirror and we're like, we're fucked. Like
Yeah.
all four of us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta go pee, man. And fucking trying to like, sorry, squat.
Don't die.
I just died. Trying to squat while peeing because you don't want to sit on the fucking thing.
Why not?
Because it's nasty. There's like pee everywhere on it. There's different people, bacteria.
But how do girls miss the bowl? By squatting?
I guess if they suck.
No, but it's like an endless cycle of like missing your pee
Oh, like
versus
kids.
squatting.
Well, there's
Yeah.
little kids that are there too.
Okay, but they miss the bowl?
Well, they, I don't know. They'll sit
Yo,
two
girls
over.
miss the bowl?
Some of them do, but they have to squat.
Yo,
to
you
miss.
have to be god awful.
Yeah,
That's true.
What?
I guess. I don't know, man.
I mean, guys I can get, because, you know, like, okay,
Oh, no,
like,
wait,
I'm going to say
sometimes-
that shit, Brandon. You know what I'm talking about, but nobody I've, like, ever even talks about it. It's a real phenomenon
What?
that when you pee, the first 0.2 seconds is a fucking mystery.
Exactly.
Like,
That
do
is
not
very true.
know
Yeah,
where
but
that shit is
actually-
going.
No, that's true. It is true.
What?
Nobody ever talks about
It's
that.
true,
man.
but it's true, but only for guys like us.
What does that mean?
It means those who have not gone through the chopping block.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Okay, I
Yeah.
see guys.
Exactly.
Like circumcised?
Okay, but just
Exactly.
pull your foreskin. I don't know what your.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I've never pulled it back before peeing, but honest, I
But
assume
even then,
that it
it's
ruins
because,
the
like,
mystery.
The it's because like the trajectory, okay? Let's say there's no such thing as a perfectly straight dick, especially not a perfectly straight dick hole.
That's
Now,
true, I guess.
with that being said, yeah, like Bert, I can understand if
Well, he's just swinging.
it was
around.
okay. That was deliberate, but
Yeah.
if it wasn't, bear with me. I could understand if you're pissed drunk and you miss.
Yeah.
However, now girls, they don't have that.
Mhm.
Like girls, when they pee, it's like leaky. It's like a leaking faucet.
Oh
kinda
no,
shit.
it's not. It's a fucking. It's like.
It's a what?
I'm not kidding you. It's not like straight when it comes out.
No, I know, that's what
It's
I'm
just
saying.
like. It just goes everywhere.
Yeah,
but for us,
yeah.
we're sitting, so we don't really like pay attention.
Well, like
Well, obviously you're
like
not.
a lawnmower's miss.
No, it's
So,
like it's like
that's
when you
not-
turn on a hose and then you put your thumb to make the jet go faster. Same thing. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
that's
Okay,
how
that's
it
a good-
like
that's a
goes.
good image.
I thought it was when
It's
you
a
put
good-
it.
Yeah.
I thought it was when you put it on the mist setting or something, and just like
No.
Yes. Yes, Brendan.
We have a
the
mist.
urine mist. Yeah.
like aerosol.
It's just like misty. Yeah. Like, yo, you go into like unisex bathroom, and then it's like you go in and you're like, has a girl just gone in here? Or, like, it's pretty
There's
humid.
the- yeah,
It's
there's
pretty-
this- yeah.
I can taste it.
I can't. No.
She ate
I
pineapple.
Oh my god. I
Bro.
fucking hate you. No, it's literally like we turn on a hose and put your thumb on the hose and it just fucking comes out like all weird. But wait,
You heard
now
it, boys. Try that out.
Yeah.
How women get down and empty themselves.
okay. But what was I gonna say?
I don't know. If you have nothing to say, I'm gonna say something.
Okay, go for it then.
Because you're talking about pineapple,
Yes.
and I was like, is that a thing? That when you eat pineapple,
No idea.
that
Apparently it is.
That a guy
No
know, tastes
idea.
better?
I was like, why are you looking at me? But like,
Because obviously we don't know.
No, apparently it is. Yeah.
Apparently
I've
it
never
tastes better?
tried it,
I have no idea. I've
supposedly.
never tried it.
I've never tried eating pineapple, and
Yeah, but like, you know, has somebody in your entourage ever experienced?
I don't know.
Okay, because I was
But I
looking
assume
at you
it
because I
can't-
was like,
I know.
Chris probably knows this.
What?
I feel like it can't be fake when you talk about it that much.
Well, I obviously I don't talk about it that much.
No, not us, not us people, but like if you
Just in
hear,
general.
if you've heard about it for this long and no one has proven it wrong for any reason,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it can. It's not like these recent like posts coming up about how the queen is supposed to be dying soon. You know, it's like eventually that's gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know, but like that pineapple thing has been there for a while.
Seriously.
It just
So,
never stops.
I feel like they've been going at it for so long that it has to be true.
No, there's a lot of things that like they post on the internet that's completely not true, but no one gives a crap about it, so they won't like say anything for it.
I don't know. I feel like there's always going to be this one guy who's like, guys,
Yeah.
fucking stop.
But it's not like a viral thing. It's just like it's always been around, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Like
those
urban
little
legends.
myths that yeah.
Damn.
No.
Or dare I say, conspiracy theories.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I have a new one. I have a new one. I have to what? There's this conspiracy theory. I'm sorry. I have to look this up because I can't remember the name correctly. There's this kid's book that everyone has been saying it a certain way, but it's written in another way. I have to remember the name. I'm sorry. It's
That's a conspiracy theory?
yeah, because everyone's been saying it a certain way,
Wrong.
but then you're saying it wrong. Everyone in like an entire world. It's a kid's book.
Is it the Jungle Book?
No. What?
How about Charlotte's Web?
Wait, I hate you.
The Leon King.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm trying to
Leon.
remember. Okay, wait. Do you have a conspiracy theory?
No.
No.
Fuck.
No,
Okay,
it's
well,
just
wait.
like it's just like we were talking about. Oh, it's an urban legend, or dare I say, a conspiracy theory.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to. I know.
Segway.
Do you remember that show though? I
What
can't.
show?
I think it's called Myth or Legend. No. It was
Mythbusters?
Urban Legends.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the show, it was like they took 3 separate stories. Okay, that
Mhm.
all seemed like they probably never happened, but one of them did. And by the end of the show, you had to guess which one was real and which 2 were fake.
Really?
Yeah, you've never heard of that?
No.
And like, I just remember this one episode where it was like 3 really fucked up things.
Berenstain Bears. Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about my conspiracy
Sorry.
theory.
Yeah.
Continue. I'll explain mine later.
Well, yeah, okay. So this one episode, it was like
Mhm.
this guy who found a finger in his soup. I can't remember what the 2 other ones, but that was the real one.
Yeah. I mean,
I was
it
like, what?
happens. It happens. It's probably some dude that
How?
in the soup
Okay.
manufacturing.
He
Wow.
cut his finger and he was like,
Cut his
"Oh, I'm
finger,
just
yeah.
gonna let that soup somewhere."
Well,
No. He probably went to get some help, but they probably just didn't catch the
Yeah.
finger in time, and it
Yes.
got sent in the packaging, and then the packaging got sent.
And they were like,
into
"Well,
the-
we're not gonna waste good soup."
Well,
No, it's like with Hulk. Hey, someone cut their finger,
and they bled into a drink.
and then
What?
You never saw that
Hulk.
No, I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Hulk, the movie.
Remember, he goes to
The
another
Incredible
country
Hulk.
and he cuts his finger.
This is
and
like 2003, guys.
I know,
Bear
but
with me.
Still.
still.
Cuts his
Okay.
finger, bleeds into a drink, goes into the packaging. Millions of bottles made that same day. Are they really just going to catch that one bottle?
And then
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the conspiracy theory. Do you know what the Berenstain Bears are?
Berenstain Bears.
Stop! I've always said Berenstein's bear. I've never said Berenstain's bear.
Berenstain.
It's Stain.
Stain.
Yeah.
Stain.
It's not, but
It's not Stein.
or Steen. People say Stein or
Yeah,
Steen.
no.
I've
Stein-
heard
no,
people say
because it's,
Berenstein.
No, it's Baron. Well, I mean, because everybody said it. Like, I went off from what the host of the channel at the time said it. I believe it was YTV.
Yeah, it's like on YTV, Berenstain Bears.
Okay,
Yeah.
but apparently everyone.
It would only be Berenstein if it was an E-I-N.
Oh, so
but
Yeah,
it's
actually,
Berenstain?
I don't know why I said I said Stain.
Because I probably said it earlier.
Yeah, okay, no,
But-
I always thought it was Berenstain.
I thought it was always Berenstein.
Yeah,
Berenstein.
Berenstein.
because
Jesus
yeah, exactly. On YTV it used to play, and the guy would be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Berenstain Bears."
Yeah.
But
I fucking hated that show though, but
Everybody-
you know,
oh my
it's-
But everyone, like, if you watch like fucking YouTube videos, there's people.
That's
that,
a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, because so
Why?
the
What's
conspiracy
the-
theory is that like someone went back in time and then switched
Oh my
it
God.
A to an E. So the only thing he alternated was like he went to a specific time
Mhm.
that like everyone remembers it as Berenstein, but then he switched it to an A. So all the books are written with an A instead of an E.
Yeah, but how would he switch it?
I have no idea. It's a conspiracy theory. Okay.
Yeah, but it's gotta be something.
Switch it like factory, like the place that make the books,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
So yeah, that's another. I should have a conspiracy theory every episode, just like. a
It's
segment.
like that one was terrible. But
Fun theories.
Well, okay, fine. I'll get better ones next time.
Chris conspiracies.
Berenstain Bears.
Berenstein.
Chris's corner.
Chris's corner.
Yeah, I like that.
Good God.
Chris's conspiracy corner.
That's awesome, though. Can we talk about our New Year's? Hello?
I don't want to.
Yeah, that's right.
Fucking disgusting human being, Matthew.
I'm
Nasty.
a successful,
Okay.
independent black woman.
I'm who don't need no
Bye.
man. So, this on in me and Brandon's point of view, it's literally drink, go downstairs, pass out. That's all like happened
Yeah,
for me.
that's what I remember
I
from you guys.
vomited. I vomited.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! See, like my time.
I'm gonna own that shit. I vomited.
Okay.
Like hard.
And at like 10.
Hard.
Yo,
Yeah.
it was like 10 or 10:30.
My drink of choice was my
Gin
drink.
and tonic.
Your drink of choice.
He's still drunk.
My drink of choice was gin and tonic.
That was so
like,
good though.
Yeah, like berry gin and tonic. Might I
Mhm.
add? So mixed with like frozen berries, it was.
It looked good.
It was
It was
fucking delicious.
Not disgusting. Sorry, it was
Yeah,
fucking
it was-
delicious.
why?
It was
No, it was
disgusting on its
delicious.
way out.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it was fucking delicious, and the only problem was, like, I kept putting because like they say put one part gin, 2 parts tonic.
Yeah.
So I couldn't taste the alcohol, which is dangerous.
It just
It's very
tasted
dangerous.
like fizzy, like berry water.
Exactly.
What? It didn't even taste like tonic.
No,
Well, no, that is
Well,
what tonic. No, tonic does have a taste. It
I
tasted.
know.
It
Yeah,
tasted
right.
more like tonic than
Okay,
it did
okay.
gin.
it didn't taste gin at all. Like
Yeah.
you didn't taste the gin.
So
Well, gin isn't like one of those strong ones. I mean, like if you compare it with like tequila or whiskey, yeah.
I had honey jack. Oh my god. Anyways.
apparently, one of the best gins is the one that you got once.
Yeah, I remember
believe.
Ungava. Yeah,
Ungava,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's a great gin.
Yeah, I didn't
know
get
that.
that one. Should have. But yeah,
Anyways.
so I kept downing those drinks.
Yeah.
You made me one completely, and I left it on the table. I feel
Yeah,
so
You
bad.
did. You
I'm
did
the
do
one
that.
who chucked it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I checked it the following morning. I was like
Ew.
on my way to Puke Town.
While you're hungover.
Oh, I was uber hungover,
Oh my god.
and I'm the one who probably picked up most of the shit.
Well, I picked up
Aw.
all of like.
Oh,
the
yeah,
empty
yeah,
bottles
Well,
did
of
all
me
cans,
and
yeah.
Megan didn't pick up so much because we went out to get some
And
You
other
guys
food.
just dipped, yeah.
No, we
Well,
went
I
to get
had
food
to,
for
yeah.
everyone.
Well, yeah, they did
no,
that.
no, but after. Okay, let's say.
Oh, I asked Bert though. I was like, "Are you good to clean up and like do the
Yeah,
rest?"
you
And
said
then
yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm gonna clean up everything." And then I looked at Mickey, and then she said, "Yeah," and I left. So
Okay, because basically
Listen.
I cleaned up most.
Yeah, here's what I did. I
Because
woke up.
he just like he was looking at me. Do
you also
everything on the
puked
couch.
everywhere.
I
By
didn't
the
puke
way,
everywhere. I
you
puked-
puked on the couch. You puked in his sister's room.
Yeah,
you
but
probably
I
puked in
cleaned
the
that shit up.
bathroom.
Yeah.
I cleaned that shit up.
That's what I'm saying.
I woke up and after I puked in the toilet like normal people, I passed the hell out. I passed the fuck out, and then woke up feeling pretty good, to be honest.
Yo, that party is such a blur.
It's
Yeah.
I don't remember anything
Yeah.
either.
You remember playing Fuck the Dealer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was okay. So I get there.
And we're playing
It's
the
like,
game.
hey, you want to play a card game? I was like, what's the card game? It's like drink basically. So I drink 2 beers
Yeah.
out of your stupid ass game.
In like less than 10
And
minutes.
then somebody's like, okay, well you gotta, because we just made like a huge ass beer bong.
Yeah,
so
you
it's-
gotta do, yeah.
So it's like, okay, well you gotta do it with 2 beers. So I drank 4 beers in like 10 minutes.
Maybe yeah.
And from there it was just like, keep going. Keep going, buddy. So I got shots with you.
Yeah, I kept on giving everyone shots.
And
Fuck your
we
shots,
chugged a
man.
few
Yeah.
beers.
And your maple.
It's honey. It's
I don't
honey
give a
jack.
shit. It's not supposed to be in a drink.
What do you mean? It's perfect.
I don't know
like,
if
for
there's-
shots. That's why it's like Fireball. It's perfect for shots.
Yeah, Fireball's like the trashiest
Fireball
drink you could ever
is-
think of.
Well, I haven't had Fireball since.
Fireball
my-
is
I'm not
gross
saying-
dig juice.
But
Okay,
I actually like. It's easier to take a shot of though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
straight, it's pretty easy.
I never liked it.
Because you're not supposed to like it.
Like no one likes taking shots.
But it's
you just do it.
It's. What do you mean?
I feel like people like taking shots, or else shots
Yeah,
would
but
not have
I
been
mean-
invented.
no,
but-
but it's to get you drunk super fast.
Yeah, do you take shots thinking, this is such a good.
Yeah.
Salty
You don't savor it.
What's
Soft,
that?
no, that's actually
Unless
not
you're
a good-
taking fucking sour.
It's
shots.
actually not a very good example because it goes with what you're saying. But
Yeah.
what kind of shots have I? know. I guess you're right. I've never taken a shot that I like.
Basically. Well, Brandon, whenever you drink, you have your own drink. You
But maybe
fucking-
maybe I'm just mad at you because you didn't give me 1 shot. You gave me like 3 in
Yeah.
a cup.
I did not give
You
him
killed
3.
us.
You gave me.
I
I
killed
remember.
most of the people.
But-
I remember having a mouthful with a little bit running down my face
Bird also killed
out of
me.
the 1 shot you gave me.
I mean, you're not supposed to keep it in your mouth, so like.
Am I supposed to just open my throat and just fucking transfer it?
That's what I do. What do you mean?
Just transfer it like an Interact transfer? Just fucking
Wait, you keep it in your mouth and you swallow it?
Yeah,
that's what she said.
I got it. This is another segue of another part of the podcast.
No, I don't trust myself with just swallowing it straight up from out of the cup.
Wait, how do you shotgun
I can
beer?
miss. I can get it through the wrong hole.
How do you shotgun?
There's so many. That's what she said.
I know. Bear with me. How do you shotgun beers?
Well, the first chug is always the longest, but then it keeps going. Because I have to start with one gulp, and then it's
You never gulp though. You just take it on in, baby.
But I can't.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
But I can't.
I gave you that one.
Yeah. But I can't open my throat that way. Sorry.
Please.
Good God. Anyways, yeah, shots. The only thing I fucking remember, we took pictures in the beginning. We played Fuck the Dealer. I was really good at guessing the card game.
Took pictures?
Yeah, at the beginning you weren't there. Like me and the girls were like, oh, let's take a New Year's picture. Nah. Bert still has them on their phone. Never sent them. Whatever.
Still has a picture of me talking to like 4 girls.
Yeah.
Players gotta play.
Yeah.
Players gotta play.
With the caption, "Ladies, man."
Yeah. Oh my God. I was just talking to Brandon, and then like 3 other girls just kind of.
Yeah, just showed up because I don't know. I guess I was talking about something special. You're just having a conversation that they just joined up, and then
Because now you're like part of the girl squad now.
Yes, I am. I'm grandma.
He's grandma. Yeah, we call him grandma. So everyone in the members,
everyone
in the.
You seem so proud, Brandon.
Well, yeah, because grandma is one of the best people. Why? Because she has almost the same authority as mom, which is Mickey, but people love her more.
Mickey's mom. Val is.
We have roles.
Yeah. So okay, Brandon is grandma. Mickey's mom. Megan's the little child, basically, the little kid.
She has authority.
I think so. I have to remember all the names because we don't say them so often. I think I'm like the drunk aunt or like the fucked up aunt or whatever. And it's
the one that went to jail a couple of times.
Yeah, basically ratchet, whatever. And then did I say who Val was? No, I didn't say who Val.
You did not say
who was Val and Sophie.
I think Val
is
just a middle child.
Yeah. Val is the
just kind of
good
quiet
kid.
Val's the quiet sister. Yeah.
Yeah, quiet sis, not quiet, like just a good kid, and then Sophie's the one that like reappears, like she disappears and comes back suddenly.
The second cousin?
Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. It's like a weird cousin.
Oh my God.
The second or the third cousin once removed, like.
Something like that, or like someone I don't know.
I've never heard of people doing this.
Doing what? No,
just assigning roles like a family.
No, all the time.
Because you can say like fam or.
Well, it started,
but it doesn't mean like.
It actually started because of all the Halloween candy I bought. After Halloween, remember?
No, this started a long time ago though.
Yeah,
the grandma? No.
No, not the grandma.
I meant me, my edition. Yeah. But yeah, that started because of after Halloween when I bought like $60 worth of like discount candy.
Yeah.
Which was a lot of goddamn candy. And I kept bringing some to like Megan and Val and Mickey and stuff when we were hanging out. So they were like, "Yo, you're like our grandma giving us candy and shit."
Yeah, because grandma always has candies in her purse.
Or like that weird uncle that happens to.
No, I'm already the weird drunk aunt. So, and it's always girls. Like it's not grandpa, it's grandma. Get it?
Yeah, but like.
So he has to be like weird aunt.
I'm just saying because he's giving candy away to teenage girls.
No, but it's their
they're adults. They're adults.
They're adults. Okay.
By the way, full disclaimer.
I'm saying
they're adults.
Because you said Meg's a little sister, so.
She's just a little one, the crazy one, basically. The one that just like fucking.
The one who can wreck our shit if ever we get her.
Basically, yes.
Miss Taekwondo master.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was I saying? There's something else I was gonna. Yeah.
We didn't talk about the party at all.
I know. We have to talk about the party. All I remember is that, and then Val, because I told Val to come get me.
By the way, nobody knows who anybody is.
I know, but it's
our
like,
friends.
Yeah,
just
we're just
fucking deal
names.
with it.
We're just placing names.
Like we have a lot of friends, supposedly.
Yeah.
You don't know. We could be making this up.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
There's only one person in this podcast. We're just really good at like making voices.
Exactly.
What? Oh, okay. I was very confused.
This is a solo podcast.
In fact, we're so good that sometimes we can make
double voices at the same time.
Okay. Calm down. So, as I was saying, at the party, I remember Val, one of my friends, I told her to come get me because I sleep so early. Like, I drink a shit ton, and it hits me all at once, and I'm like, okay, good night, bed, that's it. So I did that, and then I go downstairs, and then Val comes to get me, and she's like, you're saying fucking 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year's, bitch. And then she just drags me upstairs, and then you went upstairs too because you forced yourself. You're like, ugh, I gotta go.
I was at 11:55. I had just finished vomiting for like the third time.
You vomited 3 times.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was in the same. It was in the same setting.
So it's more than me.
It was in the same, because like you don't vomit just like once and then I'm good. No, you vomit a few times.
Oh, I do it once though.
Yeah, me too.
Oh well, it's not one. No, mine is like, and then I wait a little bit, and I'm just like, no, I still got some more, and then yeah.
Okay, continue.
And at like 11:55, I'm just like, yo, I gotta go say Happy New Year. I don't
even remember saying Happy New Year's.
I do.
I don't even remember saying the fucking 3, 2, 1 Happy New Year's.
I remember going upstairs, just waiting there, saying Happy New Year, and as soon as I was done, going downstairs and going to bed.
Really?
Yep. Well, I mean, going downstairs, vomiting again.
Okay, well, I can tell you a bit about the night.
Oh, I remember Megan, another person, sorry, I'm cutting you off. She did the shotgun. The shotgun. What am I saying? The Shrek. Sorry, when we were playing. You guys were playing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to play. I don't like.
And
that
then
game.
I was like, oh, you drank the whole what?
Flip the cup.
No,
not flip the cup. Stack the cup.
Oh, that's a legendary.
I was like so pissed because I'm like, I'm not the only girl who can take the whole Shrek. But no, she only drank half of it, so I was like, fuck yeah, I was still in the running.
Yeah, wait, who is that? Meg?
I got it. You know what? I think one of those days I'm never gonna participate because I hate that game. I think one of those days I really hate that game.
It's so fun.
I fucking hate that game. I hate that game.
You just suck at it.
That's exactly why I hate it.
But you gotta practice, man.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
The best part about it is that as soon as you start drinking, it's like super hard to stop because people just keep on stacking.
Because as soon as one guy starts drinking, everybody gangs up on him.
Yeah,
they're like, he cannot.
He's
stop.
the victim.
Yeah, and if it's a girl, like all the time when it's me and I'm trying to like my ego's like, no, I'm fucking taking all these drinks. One of the guys will be like, I can drink for you, and I suddenly turn into this demon. I'm like, no, I can take them all, and I drink all of them, and he's like, okay, whatever. How do you remember the night, Matthew? Because you were awake much longer than me.
Okay, so we started with the fuck the dealer game.
Mm-hmm.
I drank. Okay. Then I took the 2 beers.
I was there on that.
Yeah, okay. But that's the beginning.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we played Stack the Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And you were there, but you didn't play.
I didn't play. No. Fuck
yeah, and then from what I remember, some people were like sobering up on the couch. Others were getting way more fucked up. I feel like that's what always happens.
All the time.
And even the people that were sobering up on the couch weren't even driving. It's just like they were like, oh, I don't feel like. And the other people were like, nah, fuck that. This is the new year. I can get like, I've already gotten sick like for the first time in the new year. It literally took me a few hours before I got sick for 2019. Jeez. But yeah, so you guys got super sick. And I kept trying to get inside the bathroom where you were puking, but it took fucking forever because you were like, 1 second, guys.
I swear to God, that entire conversation for me took like 15 seconds.
Yeah, but it took like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy. Yo, you were so drunk that time itself wasn't even like...
wasn't comprehensible.
Crazy.
I was just like... For me, it was like, you knocked the first time, like, give me a second. I'm cleaning up, like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then literally, not even a second later, you knock again, like, bro, fucking get out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, give me a second.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
you seem to be getting impatient.
And then at the third one, you say it again, and I'm just like, God damn it, man. And I get out, and I'm like, what is it? Yeah. But I didn't know it took like so long. Like had I realized how long I was taking, I would never.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to just like puke and then put his head in the toilet.
Yeah, I know. We thought he was dying.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was that, and then Bert took out some two bottles of champagne after midnight.
Sponsored by me, one of them, by the way. Yeah.
Okay, well he got the other one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Bert he drank. Okay, you remember my friend brought his my brother brought his friend to the party. He got super fucked up.
I had a conversation with him, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
And he probably wouldn't either.
Doesn't. Yo, okay, so this is how drunk he was.
Probably just
Like-
drugs.
No. No, he drank like 10 beers.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was telling, like, my brother was telling me that on the way home, because my brother didn't drink, he was just, like, talking to somebody in the back, Jake.
Oh yeah.
And, like, after, like, a 10-minute conversation, this, like, my brother's friend, he just, like, turns his head, he's like, yo. He's like, who the fuck are you talking to, man? And my brother's like, there's somebody in the back seat, dumbass. He's like, what? So he just turns his head, he's like, sup, and he just falls back asleep. That's how fucked up he was.
That's so fucking hilarious. That's so funny.
So yeah, that's that.
Mhm.
Me,
Legend.
yeah. So there was a bottle of champagne. So I saw Bert that was drinking one, and he brought another one. He was like, I'm not drinking this, because he was already like pretty drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'll drink it. And then our friend Joe, he just pulls up and he's like, yo, what's that, man? And I'm like, yo, this. And I just like I try to like present, because like he's like a finer things kind of
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like presenting this from the
Mhm.
region of I was like bullshitting, like, and I was convincing him that I was like $100 bottle of champagne.
Which one did you grab though? Like the one that said Mamu something?
No, it was the other one.
Okay.
Anyways, so he was just like, oh my god, this is incredible, and I was like, yo, you gotta try it, man. He was like, oh, but I'm trying to sober up, and I was like, bro, it's the new year. So anyways, I just like got a couple of cups, and we were trying to like sip it like some fine wine. So he was taking it and he was like trying to like breathe at the same time,
Oh,
so that
man.
he feels it, but we did that for the entire bottle.
Oh my god.
So we drank the entire bottle
That's so
ourselves.
funny.
And after that, I do not remember anything. I remember two things. First of all, I completely fucked up my leg.
Yeah,
Because
I remember.
I went outside. I just started running because I was like super cold. And on my way to the door, I just like completely mess up
Oh no.
my leg. And it still hurts.
Oh
Like,
my
this
god.
is 4 days ago.
Wow.
That's
So I fucked up
That's
my
fine.
leg. That I remember. And Bert strangled me at some point.
Yeah, but you don't remember that.
Yeah, I do.
You like
I
because at
I
the
remember
beginning-
like I was like completely fucked up, and I was just like, okay, whatever, like I drank too much, and I was just like trying to calm myself down, and Bert like at some point is like, yo, and he starts like yelling like he always does, and at some point he's just like he's trying to pump me up, and at some point he just grabs my throat and starts like really
like,
grab,
intense.
yeah, and he's yelling. And I just remember I was like, okay, like and you know, I'm super drunk, so I'm just like trying to grasp what's going on, and I'm like, I need to hold my breath, otherwise I'm gonna suffocate. And he grabbed it for like it felt like a good minute. And I
But
was
then
like,
again,
what
it
the
could have
fuck?
been. Then again, it could have been like 15.
Yeah, but even then,
You know.
like getting strangled for 15 seconds isn't like funny either.
No, he meant like 15 minutes, like your
Oh,
perspective
okay.
of time. is
Oh.
fucking-
No, I just remember that I think somebody told him to stop, or like no, actually not even.
I think Val was like,
No, I pushed him off.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
Bert
okay,
needs
chill.
to come in this podcast. Like, he's such a character. And we're
Yeah,
always talking
Jesus
about
Christ.
him. But
But he strangled me like that. That was
Mhm.
too that was too far.
he's fucking crazy. Next morning.
But whatever, I
before
puked on his couch, so karma.
So karma. Yeah. Let me tell you, waking up next to him. So in the room, Matthew was on the couch, Brendan was on the other couch, and me and Megan, we had our
It was beautiful.
mattress. Oh my god. No, I went to go to sleep first, so I was snuggling the my covers,
Okay.
and then what?
No.
Okay, and then from what Mayan tells me is that another one of our friends, Chong, would just like 3 times went downstairs
Oh my
and
God.
to just cuddle with me, and I was like, what are you fucking
Well,
like?
he kept like taking pictures with people. And
Yeah.
stuff.
And then Joe like followed eventually, so that's when they started like taking like pictures and stuff like that. And then she asked me, is it okay if Chung sleeps like in the middle?
Yeah.
And then apparently I said yes, but I was so fucking out of it. Like I probably would have said yes to anything.
Well, hello. That had to happen at least once.
Can't. Anyways, waking
God
up in
damn
the
it.
morning, turning around, puke everywhere, but Matthew disappears. And I'm like, where the fuck is this
Yeah.
guy? I'm like, oh, he's probably in one of the rooms. He can't be in the rooms. He's gonna puke everywhere. Wake up. Flippin' opens one of the rooms and I see someone moving. I'm like, okay, he's alive. I'm like, Matthew, you need to get out. Matthew walks towards him, steps on his puke.
Ew.
My socks.
Ew.
I think you still have them.
I do. Yeah.
You better clean it.
I thought that was because Bert, he's just like, oh, by the way, I gave you like, you know, your bag full of dirty clothes because I puked on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he says, I don't know why, but there's like one of the socks that has like a lot of puke on it, and I'm like, did I puke on my socks? I'm pretty sure I didn't.
It's my socks.
It's your sock.
I took them off, and then he just picked them up because I put them on the side and I forgot them, so I guess he just assumed.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, whatever, he can clean them. It's okay. Yeah, so that's me in the morning, hungover, with puke on my sock now. And I'm like, Matthew, get up. And he's yelling at me because I'm waking up. I'm like, I don't care, just sleep somewhere else, man. And then he has to clean up his puke. Go upstairs, trying to see like where everyone is because Joe disappeared. He left super early in the morning.
Yo, I don't get that.
How? I don't know how.
He's a beast because
like it was ridiculous.
He probably went to bed around 4, got up around 6, went like left.
Mm-hmm. It was just horrible.
Who does that?
It was just horrible. And then I went to check up on him. Oh yeah, also when we woke up, someone flipping messed with the heat in the basement.
Oh, I know, it was super cold.
It was freezing.
Yeah.
Someone put it at 10.
I was good.
So I went
probably
upstairs.
Me, honestly.
I was good. I was in the covers. I was
you were in a sleeping bag or something. I think.
No,
Or
I
covers?
was just in covers. Yeah.
Yeah, you
So,
need
but
that.
I'm used to sleeping in cold.
Yeah, you
now.
are.
Towel boy.
Now, yeah, I am now.
Oh my God.
When you've been through the night.
Seriously.
I feel like it's almost a placebo effect. Honestly, if I had like the tiniest piece of covers that night, I feel like I would have slept really well.
Yeah.
Like, even if it was as thin.
No, it was fucking cold that night, man.
It was cold. That's true.
Freezing, man. And I go upstairs, and then I knew where Mickey and Bert were sleeping. I opened the door to check up on people, and then this guy puked everywhere. Bert, his head was in the toilet. He couldn't even stand up, but managed to put a fucking do-rag on his head. I'm like, how?
Well, he just got his fresh cut.
Yeah. He can't miss the cut.
But still. And then I asked Mickey, and she's like, I don't even know.
It just appeared.
It just appeared, apparently. She woke up, and then she saw it.
He just snaps his fingers and boom.
It just lands on his head.
Yes.
So
yeah, that was my morning.
Sean and Meg fought during the night.
Like they punched each other.
Yeah, like
not
solid.
not like fighting, like they
but
mad.
pretty solid punches.
Yeah. But she told me, it's the funniest thing she told me.
Like to the chest and stuff?
No, to the stomach.
Yeah,
God.
Not to the chest, she's a girl.
Well,
Could you
her
imagine?
to his chest.
Just punch her boob.
I thought Chung punching Megan.
Well, why would Chung be the only one punching Megan?
Maybe because she's like she can take hits. That's like.
She's still a little girl. I mean.
No, but she does taekwondo. Are you kidding
I
me?
know she does, but that's good for retaliating, not for taking.
Yeah.
I don't.
She gets kicked and punched
Yeah,
constantly. What?
Okay.
Yeah, she must get
Still though,
constantly.
goddamn. What the fuck, Chung? It's Chung.
Yeah, but Megan hits. Have you ever got punched by Megan?
Obviously, no.
I've not.
Like she can like stop like
I don't know.
what is it in French called coupe ton souffle? What's in English? I
Stop
forgot.
your
Breathing?
Take your breath away.
Yeah, sure.
What
Well, I
the
mean,
fuck?
yeah. I guess
Technically.
technically.
You take my breath away by punching.
Whatever. A French person, like she would probably be able to do that to like just fucking da.
They don't.
Yeah.
What else? Honestly, other than that, I don't think I remember anything.
Me neither. I can't like recall anything else. Probably if we had someone that was like mostly kind of sober that night, they would be like telling us the whole story.
Ain't
You know
Nobody knows that.
my brother was sober, but he left relatively early.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that song "I Love College"?
Yeah. Did
Like-
you play it?
No, but
Aw.
I usually do. But it's
Yeah.
because I wasn't doing the music. But like in the song, he always says something like, "I should have taped that." I
Yeah.
always think that when you you have like this crazy night, just like imagine if you had a GoPro and you could just like re-see what you saw that night and be like, no way.
Want Bert to have a GoPro on his forehead.
Yeah. But
Except, actually, not
he
someone
probably
that's in a
look less
relationship.
ridiculous than he does.
Yeah.
What?
True. I'm like not someone in a relationship because I don't want to see the end of the GoPro have like fucking like fucking,
POV
like,
baby.
And you choose Bert?
Well, Mickey. I'm saying I don't want.
Okay.
Yeah, but like
okay.
at the end of the night, he was puking and like passed out.
Yeah, that's true.
So someone that's
He was
like,
one of the worst ones.
So
Yeah.
someone that's so Chong basically.
Who was
me.
the guy that no one fessed up to being the guy who puked in the sink with the pineapple.
Pineapples.
Oh yeah.
No one fessed up to that.
Yeah, it's like no, it's because we were trying to figure out like somebody puked up pineapples and
Yeah.
we're like, who ate pineapple? But where did he puke?
In the sink.
Was
Upstairs
there like
washroom.
dishes and shit?
No, upstairs.
Not the
Oh,
kitchen
bathroom.
sink, washroom
Okay,
sink.
thank God.
Oh, I want to talk about how I iced the hell out of you.
Oh,
It's probably
fuck
like
you
hours
for
or
that. That was
Okay, so we have this really cool game that's called.
Well, it's a popular game. Like
I've
most
never heard of that
I've never
before.
what
Like,
Are you kidding me?
okay, well, just in case people don't know
Okay.
about it, like
case
ice
you're
is a
ignorant, it's
game
weird.
where you get Smirnoff ices and you basically just hide them everywhere around the house.
Yeah.
And if somebody finds it, and you can just call ice on them, and they have to just chug it.
Yeah. So Brendan, being him with the munchies because he's fucking drunk.
I get drunk munchies.
Yeah.
Everybody gets drunk.
He's sitting down and I'm just like, hey Brendan, there was an ice in the stove, by the way. So I'm like, hey Brendan, there's nuggets in the stove. And he's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, they smell so good. And he's like, oh my god. I'm like, come. And he actually runs towards the thing. All you see is him opening. He's like, there's no nut. Oh. I was like, you got iced. He's
That's
like,
the best.
fuck. And he grabs it and he just chugs it. Like.
That's the best fucking. Oh,
Well,
that's
you
beautiful.
got iced pretty bad as well.
Yeah, but at least it was at the
same person. It's me.
It was at the beginning of the night.
No, I asked you at the next morning too.
That's you
Yeah,
Take
but-
that one.
Okay, Matthew's ice.
Fucking weak ass piece of shit.
Well, okay, you wouldn't have like.
I feel like I would have.
No, you wouldn't.
No, you-
I'm impressionable enough that you would have convinced me to do
No,
it.
you're that person who like, that's like, guys, please. I'm gonna puke this.
I'm also the guy who goes up to the challenge when people say "C'est quoi les chances?"
Who? When?
Yeah, it's like when.
Since
When was the
when?
last time I did not?
When's the last time you did?
Yeah.
When was the last
Sir.
time we played?
Yeah, exactly. Never
Shit.
fucking do. Okay, tonight, casino, I'm gonna ask you some dumb shit. Next podcast, we're gonna have a fucking story to tell.
Damn. He's like, oh,
He's
fuck.
like, I just
God
walked into
damn.
that one, didn't I?
Damn it.
Son of a! I didn't even think of playing tonight. Actually.
Yeah, Matthew's ice there was an ice like in the bathroom, like high on the shelf. I'm like, Matthew, you have to come in here. It's fucking disgusting.
Hi, with
And
an
he's-
elf on the shelf.
What?
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Have you heard of
Ice on the shelf?
Ice on the... okay, never mind. Let's move on. Because we're not getting anything out of this.
Ice on the dice? I don't know.
Yeah, but it was on the shelf. so.
Yeah. Anyways, Matthew, I was like, Matthew, you have to come in here. It's fucking disgusting. He's like, and he just got out of the bathroom, which I don't know how I convinced you to come back in to check. I'm like, Matthew, no, you didn't see this. And he's like, okay. Walks in the bathroom with my coat and my pants, for the record.
Mm-hmm. Those
look
Calvin
like a
Klein PJ pants.
Yeah, it just had like a lot of clothes. Yeah, and
My
my
girlfriend
coat.
was like, "Oh, you look like a tranny." I was like, "I look like a pimp."
Pimp, like a straight up pimp. And then I'm like, look up, and he's like, what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
And he walks away. I'm like here, like running behind him with like the ice. I'm like, got
No,
ice,
that's-
bitch.
That I had a party at my girlfriend's uncle's place,
Jesus, yeah.
and I was so fucked up. And he has a gym in his house, cause he was single for probably like 40-esque years.
Okay.
So it's a bachelor pad, and he actually got fiancé that night.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, but here's the catch: because he's fiancé, like it's not a bachelor pad anymore. So like, let's say he has a gym, and he used to have like a bunch of like posters of girls and stuff, and he got rid of all the posters, but he still has a gym.
The gym, yeah.
So I go in the gym, and I start doing some bench press, and after a while, I'm just like, oh, I'm not feeling this, and I was so close to puking the rest of the night.
Oh,
It
my
was-
God.
It was so bad. I regret it.
Fucking, why would you bench press?
Well, it's because I was feeling better, you know.
Okay, so you
You've
suddenly.
got- yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like blood, like, just
Circulation.
yeah, exactly. Blood circulation sucks. There's not enough in your brain. There's not enough, like, anywhere, so you die.
My God, I love how the same night though. Well, no, the day that we woke up, that night at like 12:30, I convinced you guys to go to Timmy's because I really wanted.
That was
Timmy's.
the same night.
Yeah,
That's right. It was.
I convinced both of you.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, it's the same night. We were super hungover.
Yeah.
I was.
Fuck.
That's fucked up.
The worst
Fuck
part
you.
is I said.
You were the key to all of this,
By
man.
the way, he's like,
I
I'll
didn't
go
know.
if Matthew goes. I'm like, okay, perfect.
I didn't know that.
But the second you sent that, 3 seconds later, he's like, yeah, sure, I'll go. I'm like, perf, let's do this.
You offered me soup.
Yeah, true. I offered them.
Which you did not deliver, by the way.
Hey, they didn't stop selling soup at 1:30 in the morning.
Well, that's probably because it was fucking 1:30 in the morning.
Listen,
Fuck.
you guys said yes, and then I drove, and then we got Timmy's,
Yeah.
and then we stayed till like 3 a.m. Then we left.
Yeah, and we're like, yo, this is.
we did our own little personal Timmy talk there.
Yeah, the real personal.
Yeah.
The tea. Yeah.
Behind the scenes, where we started.
Started
Yeah.
from the
The
bottom.
origin
Which
story.
I don't know how it came about, like just chilling at Timmy's all the time.
Just because it was cheap and accessible.
Yeah, but we could have chilled at
Um,
any other.
The
person's
first
house.
time.
It's also 24 hours. Like, I'm pretty sure we would be chilling at McDonald's if it was actually 24 hours.
Oh my God! I remember. It's because we used to the whole gang go to McDonald's, play cards there.
Yeah.
Remember we played that stupid card game that you have? It's like super
Thank you.
complicated.
It's called Complot.
Stupid. Man.
It is not complicated.
It is.
Okay, you just suck.
Okay.
You suck. Okay. You suck dick.
but
just
no, it's
fucking
because
use-
we used to go to Tim Hortons with our friend Karim, and we'd split 12 donuts.
Oh
for each.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went there once.
Yo, I missed that shit, man.
That's true. We did do that. That's why we did that.
Yeah.
We did that all the time, man.
All
where,
the time.
Where is Karim?
Yo, I don't know, man. That's the third lab.
That's the first
Fourth,
step.
maybe.
Lab, yeah.
The fourth musketeer.
Yeah,
The
only
fourth
if
labsketeer.
yeah, only if the third one actually mans up and admits it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, who are you talking
I'm
about?
Palestinian. Half. You're half
Yeah.
Palestinian.
We can talk shit about Iya because he's not here.
Yeah,
exactly.
you fucking so.
He can't defend himself, unfortunately.
Well, hey, he could have, but he's at home now.
Yes, taking a massive dump. He's probably still
Oh, I
on that.
forgot. Could
toilet.
you imagine we call him now and
What?
he's like,
He's probably still on the toilet taking a shit.
Rumor has it that
Yeah.
to this day he's still on the toilet.
Oh my God.
By the time the people get this podcast, he's probably
Yeah,
still
Still
on
on
the
the fucking toilet. Man, this boy.
Iya has the most interesting digestive tract that I've ever heard of
Yep.
in my life.
He shits at least 5 times a day.
Yeah, which is
Really?
fucked
and
up.
they're not
apparently-
small.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not. I think his
Well,
smallest
have you
one
seen
is-
the amount he eats?
Yeah.
There you go.
I've seen the results.
Oh, ew,
That's
that's
true.
nasty. That's
That's-
nasty.
No, I meant
No,
I
I
didn't
meant
mean
like-
to poop. I just meant like him as like being a big guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad. I thought you meant the poop. That's even like
Which one's
more
better,
sad.
honestly?
The poop.
Jeez.
That's actually one way geologists find out what kind of paleontologists. Sorry, find out.
Are
what
you
kind of
Ross?
animals.
Like this whole day,
I'm
you've
just-
been acting like Ross this whole time from
Ross?
Friends.
Oh, from-
I'm just saying, like, you know, at one point you got to ask yourself: is your career really going to be about looking at random dinosaur shits and being like, yeah, that's that
That's
kind of
yeah.
shit is only made by this kind of dinosaur.
Yeah.
Seriously, all day today he's been acting like him. I don't know what the hell.
I don't usually talk about, dinosaur shits, so.
So you're Ross, basically.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, didn't we?
I learned that from my geology class as well.
Oh my God! See, there you go. Your geology class.
He's a paleontologist, though.
Yeah, but he has like geology like class.
I
Like,
don't
he
even
talks
know
about
what
geology.
paleontology does.
It's
Bro.
It's a study of fossils.
dinosaurs.
Of what?
Fossils, dinosaurs,
You
stuff
said
like
dinosaurs.
that. Well,
That
the
ain't
fuck-
the same. for
Yes,
them.
but she's an wow.
What?
She's an
An
she is
uncle?
an uncut. Jesus Christ.
well, I'm a
Uncultured?
what, bitch?
Yes, thank you. She is uncultured swine.
Okay, but fossils can where do they come from?
Fucking
Dinosaurs?
Rocks.
Dinosaurs?
Actually. Rocks.
Dinosaurs?
Actually. Rocks.
Dinosaurs?
Actually.
Can you explain, Brendan? Because I have no clue. what you're talking
Because
about.
Really?
they're pieces of rock that have formed
Dinosaurs.
over.
Oh, wait, actually, wait.
Dinosaurs.
Cut it. Just Let Chris explain.
Yeah, actually.
Oh shit! No. Wait.
How is
Because she knows so well, you know.
Wait. So paleontologists, no, they study like you said, fossils. The fossils come from fucking bones of dinosaurs and shit like that.
No, they come from rocks made from the bones.
Okay,
of
then
dinosaurs.
same thing. It's just imprinted into the rock.
Yes.
Then what the fuck?
Then it's rock.
No, it's bones. Just imprinted into a rock.
Fucking.
I agree with Brendan on
Dwayne, help me out here.
Who's Dwayne? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you did there. Dwayne the Fossil Johnson.
Exactly.
Anyways, paleontology. Continue.
What was I saying? You apparently explained it better. You go ahead.
Yeah, you're the
So,
expert, Chris.
He takes dinosaurs and then he freezes
Feeds
them.
the animals.
Freezes them?
Yeah. And then he
freezes
puts them
animals.
in museums so
I
people
see.
can see.
I see.
Those are actual dinosaurs, okay, Brandon? That T-Rex from that his museum of whatever that
Night
movie.
at the Museum.
Night at the Museum is
Ben
real.
Stiller.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between finding.
That's actually another conspiracy theory, by the way.
There's a what?
The Night at the Museum, that statues and like artifacts turn to life at night.
Are you fucking serious?
It's a conspiracy theory, yeah.
Is there one about Toy Story?
No, but that should be. Probably.
Well, I mean, if it's the same
animated.
basis,
No, because there
but like, as in like
Is Robin Williams still alive then?
Dun, dun, dun. Is
Who was
Elvis
he in
Presley?
What?
Oh, what?
He
Can't
plays
remember.
like some
What?
sort of
Robin
explorer. No, but what he plays in Night at the Museum.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was still thinking of Toy Story as well. But no, yeah, he plays the president. The 40.
Yeah, it's like Roosevelt or
43rd?
something.
Yeah, Roosevelt.
Okay.
Yeah.
43rd president or 47th president. I can't remember. One of the presidents.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't work for Toy Story because it's toys. Dinosaurs were actual real things.
Okay, what about the statues of people that used to live?
They
They're
were
not
real.
made with the actual people.
That's the conspiracy theory.
That they're made with real people?
Yeah.
Okay, then why is there more than one of them?
What do you mean, why is there more than one?
Because, like, there's more than one museum with the same fucking statue.
So, that's...
Are you telling me they were...
twins.
Yeah, oh my god.
Triplets and twins and
There's
quadruplets.
also like
God damn it.
like the statue in Night at the Museum is like made out of rock.
The big one that wants gum?
That says yes, exactly. Bum bum. Don't give me gum. Yeah. Oh my
Don't
god.
give me gum.
Oh shit.
That's like
I haven't heard that
Oh,
since I was
shit.
fucking 8.
Yeah.
Bum bum, you give me gum gum?
Dum
Oh,
dum.
dum dum. Bum bum.
I just remember in that movie he came back with like this giant ass like
Piece of gum.
piece of gum, and I was just thinking like, I want that giant piece of gum.
Oh, and that actor was also in that movie. Who's the actor that always goes like, wow?
Ah, that's fucking
The blonde?
Damn.
He goes
What's his
wow.
name? He's in Marley and Me.
Yeah.
Oh, Owen Wilson.
Owen
Owen
Wilson.
Wilson.
Yes.
There's like a huge meme.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I know what you're
Wow.
Wow. It's the funniest thing. I love that movie. Can we talk about like old kids movies? Can you remember any kind of like old kids movies? Other, not like Disney ones, but like.
Okay, there's this one fucked up one. Cause like you say that and I'm like, yes, this is the moment I can. You'll never find it. Oh, that's a fart.
Disgusting. You're nasty.
Yeah, but you'll never guess this movie. But it's
Like a haunted house thing.
I don't even know how to describe it. Okay, so it's these two kids
Yep.
that get lost in a circus,
Okay.
and for some reason
Caroline.
there's like plutonium
Never mind.
in the circus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think they swallow the plutonium, so the boy turns into a giant gorilla, if I'm not
What?
mistaken.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like an animated movie, obviously.
Okay.
Ah,
yeah.
Well, yeah, but and I just remember that like I think it's his sister that's like calms him, and he turns back into a boy, like at some
What?
point at the end of the movie or something like
The
that. But
fuck?
I think he turns into a gorilla. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like.
That's weird.
I know it's very fucking weird, but I have like a really strong recollection of that movie, and I cannot find it for shit.
Just write in Google.
Like
Boy eats
monk-
plutonium.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Like at a
Really?
circus, yeah, I couldn't find shit.
Oh, shit.
I really did try. I mean, you can try, but
But maybe.
I'm gonna. You're not gonna say you can't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
but do you guys have like no clue what I'm talking
I
about?
have no clue.
No.
I've never watched a movie like that. Maybe if I see the cover, I'll like remember it. But
Maybe it's not the boy. Maybe it's like a monkey that eats the plutonium. But there's definitely like plutonium that gets eaten, and somebody turns into a fucking
that's
gorilla.
so funny. Oh my god. The movie I remember, it's that like what is it called? House of something. It's a
House of Cards.
No, animated movie, and I said it's a horror cartoon movie. It's
I
an
know.
animated movie, and it's this kid. There's this house with this old person that lives in it, and the
Monster
house.
House.
Thank you. I was so scared of that movie when I was a kid. When the house like fucking tries to kill you, damn it, you run.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the fat kid
Yeah, it's because his wife died. In
died.
it.
She fell into the like well or something
Yeah,
into the
and then
house.
and the guy like tries to protect the house.
Yeah, but then when
Because
he's
it's like his bitch wife.
oh my god.
Because she's like super mean and everything.
Yeah, but then at the end of the movie, he realizes that this isn't like good.
And
So he like
kills her.
turns around. No, what?
No?
He doesn't kill her. No. So he turns around, and then no, it's even more fucked up. And then tries to calm her. So he's like caressing the house.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I think he just like dies with her in the house. I think. I'm not 100% sure of the ending though.
But I do remember like they throw dynamite in it. And it
yeah.
blows up. That's why I say they kill her. Like they kill
That's
the house.
true.
They don't kill her.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe no.
Well,
Sure.
she rips after. Rests in peace.
Okay, I was like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you meant rips like.
No,
Yeah.
no, she rips like
That movie was so
RIPs.
scary to me when I was a kid.
To me, I don't remember that. All I remember is we had like some Jehovah's Witness in our class, so they
What?
couldn't watch it at all.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird memory.
Is it like they want them to go from house to house, so they don't want the kids to watch that house and then be scared of going to house to house?
No, because like I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Jehovah's Witness aren't supposed to like watch fiction at all.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, because it's like unrealistic, and because of that they can't really.
Mm. That's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. But it's either that or because it's like a symbol of a holiday, because there's Halloween in it.
Oh, well, yeah, it's like...
Because I know they're not supposed to celebrate holidays.
At all?
Nope.
That sucks.
None. No birthdays.
See, this is why they don't get people to sign up, like when they go door to door. Just say that we celebrate Christmas now, and then everyone's gonna be like, oh, fuck yeah.
Or, you
No?
know, no.
Okay.
Did you find it?
Nope.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm not done. The search goes on.
Man, you're never going to find
Try
it.
girl eats plutonium, turns into gorilla.
Try the same thing.
Ain't no damn girl gonna eat plutonium.
What? You girls can eat plutonium if we want to. Bitch ass.
This is our feminist thought of the day. Yo, I've been trying to make my school schedule.
Oh, yeah, you can, because I forgot uni, you can
It
switch.
sucks.
It sucks?
It's long, and like I need to find courses
hard.
that fit in my schedule. Yeah, it's long and hard. It's long and hard, Chris.
It is hard to fit in your schedule.
Yeah, it really is.
For your work schedule, I imagine.
Well, it's because you need to yeah, exactly. Like squeeze in your work, and I don't know, man.
I've been trying to get more hours. I literally have
Yeah?
a gap, 2-day gap in the middle of my week.
Really?
Yeah, I don't work Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
But you work like weekends?
I work Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday the salon is closed.
Okay.
And then I just have Tuesday and Wednesday off. Like, just the gap in the middle, like, randomly.
So how many hours do you do a week?
I do a lot of hours, though. I do, like, 12 to 8, and then, like, 9 to 4s or 5s.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm there for, like, 2 hours only.
No. But it's like 3 times a week.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You work on Saturdays?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Sundays that I'm off.
Okay. I mean.
But I also work from home sometimes, so it's not that bad.
You work from home?
Yeah, well, I do services,
What kind of services?
sexual services. I go to people's house and I do, like, threading, waxing, and stuff like that. Nails.
I didn't know you went to like people's houses.
I do it for the services that I can transport like easily. So like threading, I just have like my thread, my scissors, my brush, and then it's a small kit that I bring it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do nails, but it's so complicated bringing everything, and it's just some people live far away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it's only as well. It's only clients that I used to do at my old work,
Mm-hmm.
not the one at the salon.
Yeah.
The other one. Because they I gave them my card, so they were like, hey, by the way, threatening, and if they can't come to Ottawa, then I'll just go to their house. They pay me extra anyways. They pay me $20 for the gas, and then
Really?
an extra $20 for the service, and then they'll probably give me $10 tip. So it's a good fucking $50.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why are you still looking for that movie?
You're never gonna find it, bro.
I'm going to find it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Brandon. I have searched. I could have completely bullshitted a story, man, just to fuck with you, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, seriously. Is it this?
Nope.
No, you're never gonna find it.
Probably not.
Okay.
But it's not like a Disney movie, because, why would Disney do that?
Seriously.
Actually, they made a lot of sick fuck movies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
They actually made one. This was during the time where not a lot of people were watching Disney movies. They made one
Like
about.
Yeah, I was like.
No, but there was a moment in time. There was one about this opera whale.
Okay.
It was a whale who sang opera
Mhm.
and
What?
then got killed at the end of the movie.
What?
Does
Yep.
it sing before dying?
I think so.
It reminds me of.
It sings.
What?
Before, I know it sings
What's
before
the
it
name
actually.
of this?
I can't fucking. I can't
can't.
remember.
What?
I'm probably gonna see it right here. Hold up.
I'm trying to look for the movie too.
Seriously, I've never heard of that.
Mm.
That is
Yeah,
really...
it's one of those movies that just kind of fell through the cracks.
I keep finding gorilla turns into panda.
Nope. That's also... That would be badass.
Okay.
Man turns into monkey.
Okay, well, while you guys are
Anyways.
looking...
Yep.
A couple of things I wanted to talk to you about.
Is
Well,
this serious stuff?
Well, more than a talking whale that sings opera. But, yeah, because, my dad's doing his... he's finally, done work. Retiring, yeah, sorry. So, he has absolutely nothing to do.
But he golfs now, though, right?
Yeah. But, what's the drive? No pun intended.
You mean, what's the drive in life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am... It made me realize how deathly afraid I would be to do that. Cause what would you do, Brandon? You take you retire. What's the plan?
Go on vacation, I guess.
Yeah,
A
but
lot.
you go on vacation though.
What does that mean? Go on vacation? You are on vacation, the perma vacation.
No, I mean in other places in the world. Explore.
Okay. Explore how? Touristy explore or
Even backpack if you feel like it.
You would backpack? You
Yeah.
think?
Pretty sure. Well, we
With
plan
a
on
towel
doing it.
or
Yeah, exactly.
With a towel,
No, no,
just
no.
a towel.
just some beats?
I've learned
Towel?
from my mistakes.
Passport?
I'll bring 3 towels and a pair of bows.
Okay. Bows. Oh,
Yeah.
Are you going for the quiet comforts?
Exactly. More isolation.
This is sponsored by Quiet Comfort Bows.
Can't.
Okay, but yeah, it just
No,
because
it's not, by the way. Okay.
Yeah. I seriously I don't fucking it. My biggest phobia is getting old.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't wait to get
By
old.
far.
Oh, I can wait. I can definitely. I don't wanna. I feel like
I'm so afraid of getting older. Yo, sometimes
Don't
I
feel
think
like it.
about how
Just because old people
You just-
are boring. Man.
It's
What?
not-
They're so cute though.
no, but, I imagine
Excuse me.
Old people are cute.
Excuse me. The fuck did you say?
What the fuck? No, because I do pedicures on old ladies all the time, and they always compliment my eyes, and then you're such a pretty little girl.
Okay, but how are their nails looking? Their toenails.
Fabulous.
Is that right?
Well, after I deal with
Because
them.
I don't know about you guys, but I've seen some pretty fucking nasty
yeah.
But
old
you know
people
what?
toenails.
I fucking love doing pedicures, and I love watching people transform feet into Anyways, continue. That's not the point.
Thank you. Because you just
The way of the name of the movie, just side note, is The Whale Who Wanted to Sing at the Met.
okay.
Yeah.
But
1946.
what I was going to say is, thank you, Chris.
Getting
that-
old is scary. And
No,
stuff
but
like that.
it's like I was thinking about shit I've done. Okay, like let's say like high school, and like I liked high school and like a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking like, there's no going back.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't like high school so much, other than the last
Yeah, but
year.
it's not just that. Well, okay, I did, but it's like, you know, like there's certain trips I did that I'm like that's gone. That moment's gone.
Yeah, but then
And
you can make more trips.
Yeah, but okay, or what if like you're, you know, it's like it's a Saturday morning and you're watching cartoons with like your bro,
Yeah.
or you know, there's
A specific
things,
moment.
yeah, that you just can't duplicate, and it's like you can't be 10 again. Like that shit's gone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's fucked up.
True, but at the same time, it's much more fun being an adult, I find. It's much easier being a kid, but it's more fun being an adult.
Okay, but what happens if you're like 50 and you're like, fuck, I miss being 20?
50?
Yeah. Well, like, okay, let's say
Yeah,
my
I
dad's
guess.
very young for doing, like, taking his retirement, but he's 54.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Usually you start.
So
that
it's
at,
like-
It's like 65.
So it's like, you know, he's probably like, okay, I'm glad because, like, I'm done, but it's like, fuck, do I miss?
But then you do other things to keep you occupied. That's where hobbies and trips and
But it
friends
just
come
seems
along.
like you're trying to distract yourself
From what?
Well, yeah.
from
Well, I mean,
complete
once you
boredom
go-
and
once
lack
you
of
go-
Well,
self-fulfillment.
yeah, if you don't do anything in life, what do you get? What do you be? What do you become?
Once you go into retirement, you can always like pick up a second job to keep busy.
To me, like, there's so much like about growth, like in life, but like when you're older, then it just like you've grown.
But I get that when you're younger, that's when you're supposed to do most of the things, like trips and vacations and stuff like that, because when you go older, you can't do as much,
yeah.
and then you'll regret not doing them when you're younger. So, like, you guys, I think you're going to Japan this summer?
I'm not.
Oh.
And
I'm
Ia's
trying
supposed
to.
to. Yo, Ia's never.
Gonna go?
Like,
Yeah,
I
you
talked to
don't
him
know.
at the party, so I was like, I was trying to be straight with him, and I was telling him, like, you know, like, you gotta exercise if you wanna, like,
Yeah.
keep up with Brandon and Bert, because, like, they're probably gonna be moving, like, a lot. And he was like, yo, there's no point to losing any weight. He literally told me that, and he said there's no point to exercising, it won't change anything. That's what he told me. And I was like, you know, like a year ago you've been telling me, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and then now he's like completely abandoned that idea.
Oh, well.
So I'm telling you because like you're going on a trip with him.
Yeah.
Whatever, he'll realize when he goes there how, like...
Well, I
important it was.
mean, when he realizes it is going to be too late, and he's going to be the biggest
Yeah.
he's going to be the biggest whining piece of shit that ever existed.
Oh. Where is he to
We love
defend
you,
himself?
Ia.
I was gonna, like, where is he to defend himself? Rip.
Uh,
Rip, rip, rip.
But yeah, what I was...
I love you, man, but if you ruin my trip to Japan, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say, like, is there's, I don't know. It's the fact that you're so vulnerable towards time. Like, time's like one of the fucked up things that you just can't, like.
Yeah, but then if you start thinking about it way too much, then you ruin, like, you're just gonna worry all the time if you've done enough.
But it's just that, like, I'm always conscious of the fact that, like, I try to self-fulfill myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and one of the easiest ways is, like, first of all, like, originally, okay, let's say, somebody who's, like, a caveman or, like, somebody who's in a primitive, like, society,
Yeah.
well, his primary goal is surviving and basically making, yeah, exactly,
Reproducing, yeah.
making sure that, so that within itself does two things. First of all, he's able to survive, and it creates happiness because he's able to, like, self-fulfill himself,
Yeah.
because it gives him a purpose. Like, I make sure to survive so that I can procreate,
Oh, I see where you're getting at.
and but now we don't have that.
Yeah, so now we're just like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this, like, after cavemen, there was, like, you know, agriculture, let's say, and then it's like they pick crops which did the exact same thing. It's like it ensured survival and it also gave them purpose. And I feel like, let's say, you work in almost anything nowadays, and it's like there's not that sort of...
Yeah. I think it only applies to people because your dad's like retired. Like you guys are set off. Like it's not like you're like almost broke or like you can't pay anything.
Yeah.
So like usually people will continue working after the retirement just because.
Yeah, that's what
we still need money.
I think my dad's gonna keep working, not because he needs money, just because he needs something to do.
Yeah.
Where does the pension come from? Now that I think about it, is it the government? Is it a government issue?
Yeah,
or is
you
it from
accumulate
the
it.
company?
Yeah.
You basically you have a fund that you accumulate while you're working,
Mm-hmm.
so it's always deducted from your pays.
Okay.
And then eventually you get it if you respect a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think it's stacked for I think it's 85 years or something like that. It's a really okay. But bear with me, the 85, the way it's calculated is the age of the person plus the amount of years that he was there.
Yeah.
So let's say my dad's been working since he was 20, and it's probably not 80 because that seems like a lot.
It's a lot.
Actually, maybe it is because he's 54, and he's been working there for about 34 years.
Okay.
So that'd be 88 right there.
Okay.
So he would be able to get his
pension.
pension.
The younger you start working,
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing with doctors and stuff like that. They don't really.
Yeah, but man, they make fucking money.
Yeah.
Shit ton of money.
Yeah.
See us estheticians, we ain't get that shit. We make money, we save it on the side. We don't have pension plans and stuff like that. My work, I'm happy. We have they have their own insurance. They're with this insurance company, and then I can subscribe to it, but I have to pay $170 each month.
It's your choice?
Yeah, it's my choice. I can be Well, I have 3 months to apply when I first start working there, or if after 3 months I say maybe not. No, so after 3 months, if I want to apply, they'll have to do a health check.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really the healthiest person on earth.
Well, you're not the healthiest either.
Yeah, but just smoking is alright, you're off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Quit smoking.
I did though. Come on, when's the last time you saw me with a cigarette? At New Year's, but still.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but I only grab them when I'm drinking, heavy drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because.
At least that's a good thing.
Yes, I remember walking into Tanger Outlet with both of you, and I had a cigarette, and then you were trying to give me the more life lesson about cigarettes, Matthew, and you just grabbed the cigarettes, and I was like, "Bitch, give that shit back."
Yeah. But that made me think of something that I wanted to talk about.
What?
Because in life, deep shit.
Yeah.
In life, you always have tendencies to relapse on things.
Fuck yeah.
They say we're not perfect, but it's not that we always it's kind of like a gravitational force, but to vices.
Okay.
So
let's
say cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's a form of addiction that you could not relapse from, and you wouldn't be cured, but you'd certainly be
So yeah, well, me, if I smoke it every day, I start getting the smell of it makes me sick.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm drinking, my nose is clogged, so I don't really smell it. That's kind of my.
But also when you drink, you just have more of a tendency to smoke, from what I've heard. But
yeah.
But what I mean is, let's say you never smoke again, you'd still have a sort of pressure that your body feeds off of. You'll always let's say you feel you see a cigarette, you wouldn't be completely repulsed by it. There'd always be this one tiny ounce of you that's that's pulled by it. It's
not repulse, more you look at it and you're not disgusted by it. So when you stare at a cigarette, you're ew, this is disgusting, because the smell is nasty to you.
Mm-hmm.
Smoking is nasty to you and you don't like it. For me, it's more I look at it, I'm not repulsed, I'm not disgusted by it, but I won't smoke it because I'm whatever.
But it's not just cigarettes, because I think people look at relapsing in like always a form of addiction, but like it goes for like so many different things. So like it could be like that you decide to go to the gym,
Yeah.
and then you don't. So
That's
that's like a
really-
form of relapse in a sense, because
Food as well.
yeah, exactly. So like let's say you want to eat better, but turns out that, well, instead of eating better this one time, you just like ate a bit. That's a form of relapse.
Mm-hmm.
But like it can take any form. Like I like it happens constantly in your life, and you just probably don't realize it could be biting your nails.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, you know, it could be anything.
That's you. That's your thing.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Biting
But
his
like
nails.
everybody constantly relapses, and it's like I think it's inevitable to a certain extent.
Yeah. It's like, this is from a perspective from someone that's like, because I'm like a smoker, it's like I won't be disgusted by it, but I won't be like, unless like you're fresh like off like smoking, because like I remember at first it's like, fuck, I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's been like what, maybe like a year or two that I stopped, not completely, like I
But like you
sometimes
smoke a lot less.
a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, I stare at it and I'm just like, oh, okay, well now it's there. But
Yeah.
before I would stare at it and I would be like, do I do this? And I'm
Yeah.
like, but I, like what I would do, which would weirdly help, is I would be like so lazy, like I'd make myself so fucking lazy to just get up and go outside, that I'm like, I'm too comfortable to go outside right now. Let's
Yeah.
not do it. Like I would convince myself that I'm so like lazy and comfortable where I'm sitting, so that like, why would I bother myself
Yeah.
from going outside? Which is like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but at least it made me stop smoking. So
Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense, because it's like you're telling yourself that you are comfortable, so there's no reason to.
to like, that's the thing that I don't get from like myself or from like other smokers. It's like you literally have to get up, fucking especially during winter, get dressed, go outside, freeze your ass to have nicotine, and come back inside.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never
Yeah.
understood. Yo, like during the winter, sometimes it's like -40.
And everyone's outside just fucking
Yeah.
smoking. Yep.
It's like that is like
Dedication.
addiction. Yeah, fuck.
It's like, damn, you really, really, really
Yeah.
need that nicotine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or so what I'll do is I used to like take stuff that would imitate the smoke but without the nicotine. So like vapes, shishas,
Yeah.
but without nicotine.
Vape Nation.
Vape nation. But honestly, it helps. So people like, there's a whole thing about like if it's better, if it's worse, or whatever. It honestly depends on the oil that you get and if you get nicotine or not. Because if you get nicotine, there's no fucking point. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it comes from in a liquid or in a leaf or in whatever this like paste like the shisha has.
Yeah.
You just want the nicotine. You don't
Mhm.
care for the other chemicals inside.
Yeah.
So if you start doing something to trick your brain, saying like, yes, I'm smoking, but without nicotine, eventually you'll just be like, I don't want this anymore. Like I
Mhm.
don't feel like having it.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. Because I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know much about like vapes and stuff like that. But like, can somebody get addicted to vapes?
Yes.
If with nicotine, yes.
No, without.
Yes.
Yes, but that's like the addiction of like, I'm cool, I smoke
Mhm.
vapes. Not like physical like,
Nobody thinks you're cool if you smoke vapes.
yes, I was cool, okay? See, like now at parties, I usually
It was cool for like a hot minute.
No, it's now it's, trust me, it is. Not with us, like, and the other like,
But like, I heard
world?
that Juul now is like the new thing.
yo, Juul has
It's
3
blown
times
up.
more nicotine than a fucking cigarette.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard
It's
it. Like,
so bad. I smoked it and I got like, you know how you get head rushes from like smoking shisha or whatever with nicotine?
Yeah.
I got the biggest head rush of my life from like one puff of a Juul. And I smoke
Yeah, and you
constantly.
smoke. Yeah.
And I got the biggest head rush. I couldn't even stand up. And
Yeah.
the next day my throat was killing me. I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I've never. But yeah, like I saw like a small article on that it just completely out of the blue blew up. Like it's $1 billion business now.
Yeah. It's because it's more convenient
it's
to
super
carry it
small.
around. Yep. It's more convenient to carry it around. See, Brendan started smoking, I think you were like no smoking shisha at all back when we were like in high school.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Yeah.
bit shisha.
Yep.
And then he gets
For
a love
sure.
girlfriend and then haha bitch.
Yeah.
Gotcha there.
She got
Still,
you.
yeah, I still don't know if that's a good thing. However, I will.
It's not. You already know. We've had this conversation
know.
on the podcast.
No, not that like if Shisha's good or not, as in like
Just like
him
the
starting.
fact that I started
Well,
because of.
It's like I'm not saying. Like, I don't get. You just answer your own question. I don't know if it's bad. I mean, I know it's bad, but is it
But
bad
he-
for me?
But he doesn't do it all the time.
No, but I mean, like, is it bad
Okay,
that
you
I like
drink so much and you
submitted
fucking
because
puke
of that?
everywhere.
I'm not saying that's good though.
Is it bad that I like essentially submitted because of that?
Submit it?
Yeah,
You'll
because
sub-
like if I was going out with a leb girlfriend that didn't smoke, or if I was going out with like any other type of girlfriend because
Yeah.
they don't smoke shisha if they're not leb.
Yeah.
Did you just assume your next
Yes, I
girlfriend
just
would be
assumed it.
leb?
Did you just assume you're having an ex-girlfriend?
Oh no, no. I was,
No. I said if I were going
If-
out with someone who wasn't anyway.
Oh, I thought you said
Like
my next-
hypothetically, yeah.
I thought you said my next girlfriend. I was like, what?
No, I said if
No.
I was going out with a girlfriend that wasn't leb or that was a leb non-smoker.
Yeah, yeah.
You started
Um,
by saying if she was a leb,
Non-smoker. Yeah.
Whatever. Continue.
But
because that
anyway.
was his first thought. He's like, oh, I have a girlfriend. She's gonna be leb. She gonna be leb.
But
Not
anyway,
Turkish,
I
not
feel
Egyptian.
like I would never have. I still never would have gotten onto smoking shisha.
You would have. You would have eventually.
I-
100%.
no,
I really
You
doubt
would
it.
have. Yeah.
Because I
So-
still make a huge point out of not smoking weed.
Yeah, weed. Weed is different
How?
is it different?
because weed can actually be not as fuck. What's my words? Hello, English. Meh. Nasif. What is wrong with me? I can only speak French today.
Harmful?
Yes, thank you. Like,
Yeah, it is
because
less
weed, depending
harmful.
on how you take it, you can be like 10 times as harmful than like, fuck it. Weed smoking is less
yeah.
harmful than just cigarettes and
It
shisha and
depends.
whatever.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, it's
Depends
still.
on if it's like pure
Well, I
medical
mean,
marijuana, not like
it's not
this.
because
No,
I
but
think
when
it's
you
bad
smoke,
for me.
it can be harmful.
Well, anything that you smoke is harmful for
Yeah.
you. But I'm saying, didn't we have this conversation?
Yes, we did, but that's exactly it. When we had this conversation, we had the conclusion that like
No,
yeah, it's
that's
the same.
cigarettes. No, it's that cigarettes and shisha was the same, not cigarettes and shisha and weed.
Oh, okay, maybe. But anyway, all I know is that like I still haven't tried weed. I still don't want to try weed. It doesn't interest me. It's not a
will
point
eventually.
where I fucking won't
Yes,
unless you trap me into doing
I'm gonna
it.
trap you into doing it.
Trapper, not a rapper.
Yeah. It's gonna. I swear to God, either you.
Why would you force him?
I don't know.
Why? I don't know.
It's just
actually.
now it's a running gag though, because I've been annoyed
Yeah.
by him for not like wanting to try things, and
Yeah.
then I'm just like, "Lol, you're gonna try it."
Just I don't. I've never felt in need of trying it.
Yeah.
Well, I know
That's
it's a
fine.
running gag. I know you're not gonna try it. Like it's just.
But then again, you've always said you're not gonna try shisha,
and then
and then you get the
That's
girlfriend.
true. I fucking.
Then, so what you need to do is convince his girlfriend to try weed, and then you need to convince
Wait,
him.
does she or not?
No,
She hasn't done.
Oh, okay, I don't
She
know.
doesn't smoke. She doesn't
no, it's
smoke
fine.
weed.
I wasn't.
If,
Oh, I thought you were like directed at me.
Although I will say this,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna hide it. I'm gonna be straight up with it.
Uh-huh.
She's
If
my
she
woman, too.
does ever end up trying weed without consulting me,
Uh-huh.
You're gonna
there's
piss?
probably there's two ways this is gonna go. There are two
Without
different
consulting
avenues.
you, like she's your property.
Well,
bitch.
no, but I mean, if she tries it, I feel like this should be something she should talk to me about because
No.
I'm against it.
It's her personal thing.
All right, well, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying this is going to go one of two ways because one thing that I know for sure, because I know my girlfriend, is
Yeah.
that if she tries it, she's going to start trying to convince me to do it, which is where it becomes my problem.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
understand?
That's
Okay,
true.
but
That's true.
still-
There's no okay, but you can't say okay.
I was
and then
completely
you
against what he
counter-argue.
was saying till he said that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Okay, well,
Okay.
you don't have your own mind to just say no. How like you've been saying no to me
Yes,
this whole
but
time?
I have
Yeah,
been
but
saying no to her until she somehow said something to convince me, and that's the
Yeah.
problem. I don't want to be convinced to try it.
What the hell? Like,
I get what he's saying.
Like anyway,
me too, but whatever.
Anyway, this is going to go through two avenues. Either one, what I just said is going to happen, and she's going to eventually convince me to do it, which I don't want. Or two, that's going to be one of the things that turns me off completely. I'm just not going to be there.
To me, I saw it as like a tattoo. Like you should talk to somebody about it before
It's
you.
their
you
body
take
though.
It.
It's their personal thing. If
Yeah, I
I
know,
want
but
to
it's
tattoo
a
my
big
body from like
decision.
the fucking top to the bottom.
No, but I'm not saying that they're obligated to talk to you about it. I'm saying it's a smart idea to like get like some sense into
Actually,
somebody.
I think I would separate doing like smoking and doing things like I don't know, fucking. It doesn't have to be smoking. It
But
could
it's
be like.
to me, it's a big decision.
But like physical,
regardless.
how you look and then what you do, that's like two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's say like you don't like you like tattoos. You have tattoos. What am I saying?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be attracted to someone that's like tattooed head to toe, like that skull person. And I don't mean these, like I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean,
extreme.
yeah.
I'm going to the extreme, but like some people they even don't even like one tattoo on someone. They think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
So, that physically, like you have to like be with that person. Like it would be different though. So, I don't know how to explain it properly. So I'm saying that.
Why would physical and
like what you do be different just because. Like, you're like, this is my girlfriend, this is who I want to be with, and whatever, and then completely change. It's like you would change, like, their personality.
Well,
you're like, why?
No, it's not. It's just the fact that, I don't know, it's like, yeah, this is my girlfriend, and I love her the way she is, fine.
Yeah.
But the way I see her is this person that wouldn't do certain things that I wouldn't like doing because she's like me or something.
That's another, like, touchy thing, okay? So,
yeah, it's hard to explain.
What happens if your girlfriend changes? It's like, do you let her change?
Then that's not what's the change, though.
Yeah.
Why?
Because if you better yourself, then fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But if you start drugs and then spend money on you,
But
like,
that's exactly what he's saying.
Drugs, hard drugs. I mean, like fucking cocaine, heroin, like addicts and shit like that.
But why does it have to be cocaine and...
Okay, then I'll change it then.
Because weed, like, let's say in case she never drank alcohol in her life and she's like, fuck it, I want to try.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's not exactly bettering herself.
No, exactly. It's completely the opposite.
Okay, then I mean in a different way. Sorry, because I just said like drugs.
Yeah,
in a different way, I mean like that they get really addicted, like dangerously addicted to something. I'll say, so like that's like worsening yourself. I don't know. It could be like watching TV, man. That you don't go to work. That or gaming. That you don't even go to work anymore. You don't even get out. You don't even shower. Like you're so addicted to gaming that you don't even have like a normal life. Everything revolves around that. And I mean like extreme addiction, then that's bad. But let's say, I don't know, man, you dated oversized, like someone's just overweight, oversized. I was gonna say an oversized human. Anyways, a person that's overweight.
Bitch is 8 foot tall.
No, I meant big, not tall.
Well, oversized.
Oh my gosh.
Very vague.
Okay, an oversized person, overweighted person. And then they want to better themselves because, like, in a healthy way, like to lose weight, something like that.
No, of course you're not. Yeah, of course you're not going to be mad.
So that's
at
a change
that
that I would accept. But if I don't know, my boyfriend decides, like the next day that he's like spending all of his money on like I don't know drugs or something. It could be weed as well.
But change doesn't have to be something that's like either perceived negatively or positively. It could just be like.
Is there a neutral change?
Yes.
A neutral change
tons.
in the world, but that's negative to you.
Exactly.
How?
It's always negative or positive to you. What happens if his political stance changes and it's like radically different to something you believe in? Like let's say he says fuck all the poor people, I don't give a shit about them, but he used to be like this caring person. You change him back? It's a personal political opinion. It has nothing to do with the type of person that he is. It's a completely neutral change, but it's like, do you try to change him or not?
I guess so, yeah.
Because it's like, that's like one thing that I have a lot of trouble with is like, you fell in love with one person and like 20, 30 years later, he's not going to be that same person.
You know what I did? It's just because I went on like the physical kind, like of how the person looks and how the person feels, not like personality. That's why I didn't understand like the.
Well, that's the majority of the changes that could affect you, honestly. Because even physical changes sometimes, I feel would affect you a lot less than personality changes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, a decent person. Most of the time, a decent person would gladly see their significant other gain or lose weight.
Yeah, exactly. To me, it's not like it's really you're like it's inevitable. Like the person will change.
What would you guys do? Like Fatin suddenly becomes like she's like I like Trump, fuck gays. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck gays is a really good one.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden she's like homophobic.
Yeah. She looks at someone like two girls or two guys kissing, holding hands. She's like,
well, I mean, because like
Oh shit, sorry.
Yo, that's the hard F word.
I know, shit. Oh, sorry, I love you
'Cause, like,
guys.
I feel like homophobia,
Yes.
yes, wouldn't affect me that much because I'm not surrounded by.
Gays? You have to be surrounded by gays to be like
You're not-
an
you're
advocate for them?
You're not gay.
Well, no, but
You're bi. Just I don't know. Fucking like I don't think if my girlfriend would say fuck gays and then would see you kiss a girl.
Hey, Brendan. LGBTQ
Yeah.
community, bitch. We're in there.
Yeah, I don't get it.
B
It doesn't
is
make
for
any
bi.
sense. Yeah.
Which is weird because they have other things that state that there are more genders. But
Oh no, it's at the end there's a plus. Anyway.
exactly,
Yeah.
there's a plus.
So-
But I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that it's gonna be a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I'm not surrounded by a group of friends where she would feel the need to like curse at them or
Still,
like be
I'm
angry
not
at
surrounded
them.
by a bunch of like gays and trans and whatever. But
I
if
feel-
someone said that,
Yeah,
I'd be
exactly.
fucking,
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like-
saying. You don't have to be surrounded by.
I know, but I feel like if it was to be a radical change, like fuck gays or something like
Yeah.
or something of that sense,
Yeah.
it would have to affect me somehow, like directly.
Why?
But it shouldn't have to only affect you directly.
Okay, let's say it does affect you directly. She becomes super racist, and she's like, "Why are you talking to Bert?"
Super
Yeah.
racist.
'Cause he's black.
Okay, yeah. Which that would affect me
Well, no.
because he's my
Yeah.
he's my friend and I
Okay.
talk to him all the time. You
Go
know
back to
what I mean?
homophobic. Why are you talking to Chris?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't know you're homophobic, and you're not homophobic. You're bi.
No, I said
Homophobic?
her.
Sorry, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not a homosexual. You're bi.
But that's
Homosexual.
What it is.
No.
Yes, that's what it
Is
is.
that really
Dude,
it?
homophobia? It's against all the
Hello?
LGBTQ.
It's not just gays and
Is that
lesbians.
right? Okay,
Yes.
I thought homophobia. Jesus Christ, homosexuals was legit just like, gay.
No, it's
only
all the-
only
Yeah.
attracted
It's the community.
to the same sex.
It's the
No,
community.
it's the whole.
It's the
community.
entire community.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it would affect me.
There
directly.
you go.
Okay,
You
but-
want to lose
okay,
our
but-
friendship, Brandon?
but even
Like if she
then-
was against the entire LGBT, which I guess you're saying is homophobic,
Yes.
is against the
Yes.
entire LGBT.
Okay, but
then
I don't get
yeah,
Brandon.
that would-
Why would it have to affect you directly?
Yeah.
Because I feel if it doesn't affect me and my life and nothing else changes, I feel like it's too
It's just
insignificant to just let go of such a strong relationship.
But I wouldn't want to be in a relationship for someone that
Yeah,
just hates
exactly.
people randomly. Then in the long run,
because-
she's probably gonna
Well, I mean,
come up with something that's randomly.
like
It's the
of course,
personality that
of course,
changes.
if she hates them actively, like in the sense where if she sees you and then she just starts fucking hating on you. And
But once
bashing
again, that
But
comes
that's-
back to the
yeah.
active. I'm
Yeah.
saying passively, like you know that this is a part of her.
Mhm.
you.
I'm just saying, like it doesn't have to be hating somebody. It could just be like some random personality trait that you just do not fuck with whatsoever.
Yeah. Like
yeah, I
I
guess
Doesn't
that
have
would.
to.
Yeah, no, I guess that would affect me. Yeah.
I don't fuck with people that are so like I only like this kind of person.
Yeah.
Like I'm only into like blondes and brown eye, whatever, like a specific
yeah.
like physical like aspect,
yeah.
which you can be sexually attracted to someone and then less sexually attracted to someone else, but for someone to be like you have brown eyes, fuck off.
Mm.
Like what
yeah,
the hell?
Me, I
Really?
remember like especially in high school, it happened that like if somebody was popular, then like people would gravitate towards that person. But
Mhm.
if it wasn't a popular person, then they'd be like super disrespectful, like a completely
Yeah.
two-faced person.
And
Like
then
what happens if your girlfriend starts acting like that?
you know.
As in, like, if someone's popular, she's nice with them, and if they're not, she'd be like,
yeah,
fuck off.
she'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that would suck. I would-
Yeah, exactly. But see, like, okay, it's because I'm trying to ask myself that question
Yeah.
too. It's like if my girlfriend were to be like, such a kind, like genuine person now,
Yeah.
and that like that would radically change. It's like, where do you go from there? It's like,
Yeah.
I think that everybody in an ideal world loves the person unconditionally.
Loves a person or the what do you mean?
Well, the person they're with.
Unconditionally?
Mm.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's that like that's ridiculous. Like
There's no way.
that's hard.
I don't think so. Not everyone, because I don't like if you fuck with something that my values and it's not like you have to have exactly the same values as me, but let's say
Just don't affect mine. guess.
well, no, it's not that. It's more like I have a really strong family. Like family is a big part of like my life and like it's my values and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my boyfriend doesn't, just
Mhm.
because we grew up like differently. That's
Yeah.
fine. We're different. But I have like. I like being kind to people, and I like being like I don't see the bad like first start when like to some people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm very like just nice. I'm a nice person, But if someone like just fucking like, I guess I don't know how to explain it. I was on a roll and now I'm
Yeah, I
stopped.
was like, I'm listening.
Shit. I don't know. It's like it's more like Okay, someone take the wheel. I'm so like done. I can't even think of my. I had a train thought and it just fucking went off the road.
I remember when we were in grade 8, you guys didn't have him because you were in my program. But I had a teacher, ironically, his name's Mr. Demo, which means love.
Oh.
And he was talking to us. He's like, he's like 28 or something like that.
Yeah.
And like I remember he'd get roasted because he'd get roasted on everything. Like he was a victim.
Oh.
I'm serious. Right? Yeah. Like I feel bad now because like, well, I mean, I didn't roast him much back in the day, but I know a lot of people who did, and I probably should have gotten his back a few times. But it's kind of hard when it's a teacher.
Yeah.
But he was getting roasted because he's single. And he was known as like a single teacher, yeah.
Jesus.
And he actually addressed it in class. And he was talking about it, and I remember like almost word for word what he was saying. He was explaining that he didn't want to be with somebody if it meant that it wasn't like unconditional. So like if he'd start dating a girl and he'd notice that you know, he liked her, and after like a year, let's say, that, you know, he liked her, but if she changed, he wouldn't like her, then it's selfish.
Oh, okay.
It's a selfish kind of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
If the person has to be what you want, then like it is selfish in a way.
That's true.
Okay.
But I feel like there. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
know,
there. I don't know if there is a type of love that is unconditional for your significant other. There
I
definitely
think so.
is for your children, for sure.
Yeah, for your children. Well, exactly.
Yeah.
But see, it's because your wife becomes your family in a way.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Is like, you want it to be unconditional.
But you can't have it that way.
But how do you know though?
Well, I mean,
if you can have it for your child, then why couldn't you have it for your wife?
because your child is a part of you, and your wife is.
So just because it's biological?
Yeah.
I think
feel
so,
like
yeah.
That's the case.
Okay, so if your kid's adopted, then you can't love him unconditionally?
I feel it would be a different kind of unconditional love. A kind of unconditional love that's like really not as strong as the actual bloodborne.
Not really, because we've made it that like when you adopt someone, that like this is my child.
Yeah.
Like
still-
it's
you do,
almost like
yeah.
a placebo effect of like I've birthed this kid. Like, you know you haven't, but in your mind you're
Because
like,
I'm like
this came out of
I
me.
was disagreeing with you. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that if you adopt a child and you raise him yourself, then he's your own.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's true. Yeah, no,
Because
you're right.
we've made it like that now. That
But
like if you adopt.
To me, unconditional love
Also,
can
it's
happen.
fucking hard to get a kid when you adopt.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know if you know. It takes
Oh, yeah, I know,
years.
I know.
So you know, it's almost as if you were making your own. So yeah.
But what I was trying to say is, it's hard in the sense that, like, it takes a lot of time. I think that you can't just like eyeingly just like be like, oh yeah, I love this person unconditionally.
Oh, for sure.
I think that it's like, you know, if you've been through like thick and thin, and that I don't even know how to explain it because it's fucking hard.
You can't love someone unconditionally. I'm sorry.
You don't think so?
No, because two people are not the same.
Okay, but what happens if like in a relationship, like the people have grown to be completely different people? Do they have to automatically not love each other anymore?
No, you can still love someone. You can be two completely different people and then still like they say opposites attract basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you can.
I don't think that's a real thing though.
No. I don't
Opposites
think so.
attract.
Yeah, no,
I find
I
it.
used to think that, but I was like
Yeah.
completely wrong.
I keep saying me and Adam are like not
You're-
the same.
Yeah, but
You're very
I
similar.
also
But
yeah.
no, I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to,
do.
like every time you guys say that and I'm just like I don't see where.
There's like very, very visible points where you guys are very similar.
I'd like for you to prove
Like
that.
personality traits.
Like whenever like something happens, just be like there. By the way, okay? Like next time, if ever, like if it was messages or like whatever, because I send a lot of like messages.
Mhm.
But if like we're together, just be like there,
Yeah.
that, and I'll be like okay, fine. Because I honestly don't say it because that we're two like different people. I find I'm way more outgoing and loud and whatever, and he's super quiet and
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what
reserved.
else?
Yeah.
and reserved.
What else?
That's like one of the only things I could objectively say.
Okay, he
You're more
likes to
outgoing.
be. Wait, if I like to
That has
do.
to do with being outgoing. I
Nah.
know where you're going.
What?
I said I know where you were going, and that has to do with like being more outgoing than him.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, what were you gonna say?
I was no, not extrovert and introvert. Is that what you thought I was gonna
No.
say? Then what did you think I was gonna say?
That you like doing more activities and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. He likes staying at home more. Are you kidding me?
That's being
That's
outgoing.
the same thing as being outgoing.
exactly
and
what I
not
like.
being
Oh, I thought you said that wasn't like a point. I'm like, for sure it is.
No,
What do
it
you
is,
mean?
but it's just the same
It's
point.
the same point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Another thing. Well, I'm thinking about it because like I don't know if it's the same thing, but if we're together, we liked. First of all, we like 2 different kinds of movie. He likes horror and fucking and like suspension movies, stuff like that. I'm like Marvel colors and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Even then, I think the argument could be made that it's the same point. Because
What?
outgoing, colors, adventure, a bunch
Yeah.
of sci-fi, a bunch
Okay,
of
I
action.
wasn't going there. I would have just thought like
horror is like suspense, staying in your corner, being quiet.
See, I'm like a ray of sunshine, and he's a moon.
Sasuke and Naruto.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
I'm not
Yes.
gonna complain.
He is literally Sasuke. I can't stop.
That is one point, but I mean, you two share the same type of humor. You two share the same type of like, I don't know, fucking. When you say, I wish I could keep going, but I really don't know you two that well.
Not true. He's not.
I've seen Adam maybe a grand total of twice.
Fuck.
But you two, I know you crack the same type of jokes. I know that he likes the game, you like to watch it.
Yeah, and like
you
rap
also like the game a
music.
little bit.
I get a little bit.
And rap and
No,
Yeah,
true.
you guys like
it's
the same type of music.
Yeah, you like smoking, chilling.
Yeah.
Well, he
Like-
doesn't smoke so much. Actually, he doesn't like cigarettes, and he doesn't.
Yeah,
like
but-
Okay,
shisha.
how about the other?
Yeah,
No, he doesn't like
that's it.
shisha. No, he doesn't.
That's not.
Okay, how about the others?
Yeah, exactly. There's an other.
Oh,
smoker.
okay.
Ah, okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Fine.
there's that.
Get fine.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
We're 2 peas in a pot, okay?
but yeah, what I'm trying to say, because I, like, opposites attract. I used to believe in that shit, and then like you're with somebody who disagrees with you on everything, and you're just like, why am I here?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because it's long term. Because like maybe like physically it has an aspect to it, but I think like after a while you just like the physical kind of like lets go a bit,
Yeah.
and you're just like, you know what, this person's kind of a prick.
It's kind of annoying. We disagree on everything.
No, I
Ooh,
can't even
wait,
like. Yeah, sure.
opposites attract. Go like I find it would go very well. So I'm like a clean freak. I love cleaning and organizing things, and he doesn't give a crap for it. So because of that, I can organize and do my own thing, and then he can just be like, I don't care. Anyways, it's organized. So
You're unorganized.
yeah, I'm the organized person. Surprisingly, I'm the one who likes to
Okay.
clean and organize. And
Okay, I'm learning.
And you like doing that no matter how many times per day?
Ask, hey, who was with us? No, you weren't there at the Tremblant.
Nope.
When we went to Tremblant for New Year's break, I would wake up every
Last
morning.
year.
Yeah, last year. We would wake up every morning. I would wake up every morning at 8 to just go, and I was cleaning up the kitchen and everything for the full 3 days that we were there, just cause I constantly cleaning. I don't know, but it's in my job description. I have to yeah, I have to every time I switch clients, I have to re-clean my room, switch the bedding, switch everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's in my blood. Plus I'm Leb, so it's fucking in my blood to clean. It's crazy how much Lebanese people
Did you just assume our culture?
Yes. I was actually having this conversation with one of my friends.
Oh, it's very possible. I've never seen one Arab lady not clean.
And it's
forcibly.
Leb. It's Leb people.
That's sexist.
But not even so.
Friends nah, bro.
It's not that.
I got some backup. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not that. It's that we don't want to spend money. We're so we want to spend money on shiny things like cars and jewelry that we would save money on other things.
Yeah.
So bear with me. In Morocco, Algeria, fucking Egypt, whatever the other Arab countries, they have maids and they have nannies and stuff like that.
Nanny.
Nanny. Us, we have none of that. And that was so weird. I was like, why the hell do we not have any of those? So one of my friends, she's Egyptian, and then she said that when she goes back to Egypt, she said like she still has the same maid. Like it's still the maid is just there at her house constantly. And then she tells me, she's like, have you seen your people clean? They clean for fun. Why would you hire a maid when someone cleans for fun? And I was like, oh my god, that's literally my mom.
Yeah.
Like, we just clean for the fuck of it, and we do it so well so we can save up money to buy shiny things.
Yeah.
Brendan.
Excuse me?
You're a big, like, person that's like,
I like
buy
to
this. You like to buy, like, big shiny things.
Well, not big shiny things, just shiny.
You had a shirt with the Iron Man, not logo, but the actual thing.
Yeah,
shining.
the actual fucking chest plate.
So
That
please.
was cool. That was cool.
You still have it.
It wasn't that expensive though. It's not like I needed to clean my room for a month and not spend on.
No, but you're a boy, so you weren't like taught to clean like that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But yeah, I just like I don't know.
That's sexist.
It is. It really is. But
I like buying little things here and there to like, you know.
Says the guy.
Like right now, I'm working on making a smart room because not a smart home because I don't live alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like recently just bought a Google Home, set it up, got some smart bulbs, set it up there. Might get a Chromecast to set on the TV. That way I can control the TV with my voice. That would be cool.
And he says I don't like to buy big shiny things.
Well, I always try to buy like as cheap as possible. Like the Google Home, you know, it's like $80. I got it for $25.
See, you like save up money to buy big shiny things, like other things. Like you probably like you save up money. Maybe it's not on cleaning, but I mean,
but doesn't like a responsible person do that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, any responsible person saves one place to spend another.
What?
Yeah, but it was like the joke because in almost any other Arab country, people would hire maids and like let them live for them because those were the people that even if you're poor, like you had a maid because some people just had nothing, so you would just take them in and they would clean and then they would live with you and that would be like their paying.
Some people have nothing, and some people have it made.
What? I hate you.
God damn.
Oh my God. I can't.
So unconditional love exists. That's the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, no, your points today are just being like curbed by me. Like
But
you start something,
yeah.
and I'm like, hey, what about this? The
I
tear.
don't know though. I don't know. I feel like if my girlfriend were to change drastically, I don't know how I would react.
But to me, if you're saying unconditional love doesn't exist, that means that you don't believe in like happily
True
ever
love.
after. Yeah.
No, I don't either. That's the thing. I don't believe that there's only one person for you in the whole entire
Okay,
world.
but that's not what happily ever after means, though. I'm not saying the one. I'm saying one that you will always love.
Yeah, you'll have someone that you always love, but you're always gonna argue, 100%.
I
There's
feel
always
like
gonna be- What do you mean so?
That doesn't mean that it's not. You argue with your kids. That doesn't mean it's not unconditional.
Yeah. What do
He's
you
got
mean?
a point there, actually.
Wait. If you argue, no, I'm saying there's no unconditional love because there's always going to be a time in your relationship that you guys are two completely different on a subject.
So
you don't just break. What?
But what I'm trying to say is, even if you're different people, then you still love each other. Like, no matter what happens, you'll always love that person. That's what unconditional means.
Okay, what the hell was I saying?
Well, you said if you guys are arguing over some
Okay,
shit.
no, so I thought you were saying the opposite. That's why I was like...
I said unconditional love exists.
I don't know, in my head, I'm so tired, apparently. Oh my god, like, I thought that, like, you were saying...
Coffee didn't do anything.
Seriously, what?
So what do you
I
think,
barely
Brendan?
drank it. Never mind.
Does unconditional love exist? I don't know. I feel like it's very rare if it does exist.
Yeah, I'd agree that.
Statistically, it's not in its favor.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are just douches. I think that really doesn't help.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so this is my first relationship, and I had a lot of prejudice towards relationships. Like, shit fades a bit after, like, a year or so, and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I there's so much I expected, like, negative things to happen.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, I don't know, like, it's probably because you hear as much about, or you hear more about the failing relationships than the ones that work, probably because there are more.
Okay, yeah.
And it just seemed like there was so many things that like people, and that's the thing, is I heard like, oh, this fucks up, but I never heard why. Like, and to me, most of the time, it just seems like it's things that could have been avoided in the first place.
Yeah,
so
some
like,
of them.
if somebody, like, if you're like, oh, we're always constantly arguing, to me, I'm not somebody who, I mean, I do argue a lot, but like, I wouldn't with my girlfriend.
You purposely piss off your girlfriend, though.
No, yeah, but
Yeah,
as a
that's
joke.
a play around, I know.
Yeah, as a joke.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I'd never do that. Like, and sometimes it does happen that, like, let's say I'm in a shitty mood, and I tell her ahead of time. Like, I don't say it after like, Quentin was having this example the other day. He was saying, like, sometimes my girlfriend would be in a pissy mood, and she'll do, like, some negative shit, and, you know, she'll act like, you know, like, kind of shitty for the entire day, and then she'll apologize because she was like, I was in a shitty mood because of this, that.
Yeah.
But see, I'd explained that before so that shit can be avoided. And to me, that changes everything. The whole dynamic, just like completely different. And
Yeah.
it's just like people take so much shit for granted. And I really think that that's most of it. Like, you just take somebody else for granted and you can't put yourself in the, like, that other person's shoes.
Oh, yeah.
That's like most of it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It happens constantly. But like the one thing that I learned so much for going out with Adam, and we have like a year and like 9 months maybe now. It's that thing is that, well, he's like super patient, especially with me, because I lash out very easily.
Especially a while ago.
Yeah, like I'll get really mad really easily. So he'll sometimes tell me, I'll like in the mornings he knows that I'm like super grumpy and super cranky and whatever. So instead of like arguing back with me, he'll just like let me have my fit, and then I'll come back and apologize. And he's like, you do realize I know like when you're having a fit, and I know. And like, yeah, I get fucking pissed off when I'm PMSing, like for sure. My attitude changes so much, so he'll know. And I don't like it when guys say like, oh, you PMSing.
I
like,
think nobody should ever do that.
It's fucking disgusting. But if you know that your girlfriend's attitude and patience changed because of that, then it's nice to like you tell your, like, I'll tell him, I'm like, by the way, I'm on my period, I'm gonna be fucking in a bad mood. So that's telling him in advance. So instead of just going to his house and arguing with him and then being like, oh, by the way, I'm really sorry, my attitude, bad day, PMSing, whatever, and then he's mad at me because I fucking yelled at him, I tell him in advance. And that's what I learned with him because, well, like, I gotta stop doing that.
I have a pro tip for the boys out there.
Stop. No, you're not allowed to say that, like, that stupid app.
I will.
No, it's so
okay,
stupid.
so it works wonders. So me and Brandon have this app called Flow.
My God.
And if your girlfriend's regular, which you would know, it just basically tells you like when she's in her time of the month, so that you don't have to, like, you know, if she shows symptoms or she's in a pissy mood, you know, most of the time you first of all you understand.
Yeah.
And it avoids, you know, conflict. It really does.
It's just because people fucking use it to like.
I don't shove it in her face.
Yeah, you don't, but people do. People.
Why are you looking at Brandon?
Yeah. No,
people do.
Not you. I meant like assholes will be like, oh, you're PMSing. Like, instead of like actually using it for like.
Okay, so pro tip: use it, but don't mention it in front of her.
Don't be an ass.
Well, I mean, you should talk about it because you're not gonna know once you honestly you're not gonna know the beginning.
Well, unless she tells you.
Exactly, but you're gonna have to talk about it.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you know, sometimes you're just like, hey, babe, and she's like, I can't. And then you're like, oh, I understand. So you don't have to. You don't have to be like, oh, what is this? Sorry.
Just like every day at a random time of day, you just go at her. You go, hey, babe, and then once you hear the famous "I can't," you're like, okay.
No,
engage.
It's the hey babe, yes. Hey babe, what the fuck do you want? That's when you're like, okay.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
But yeah, like, so there's a lot of shit that I really thought
that relationship. But you're still in your lovey-dovey phase. I don't care what you say. You still
maybe.
You still are. Possible. Just because the way they like, because the other day we were playing like Black Stories. Mm-hmm. Black Stories, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the way that like he was like sitting with her, and like being all like like.
I was like, was I like that?
Because you act all like cutesy and like boyfriend like, which like I feel
I fucking hate that.
you are though. You act cutesy and boyfriend like when you're with her.
I
jeez,
act
I
as
act-
though I act as though I'm in a relationship.
Yeah,
My
but you-
goodness.
Yeah, like you and Faten were like sitting next to each other, and you were just like not cuddling, but like
holding
your
her.
arm was around her, and then she got cold and she cuddled up, and you were like still like okay, but him and his girlfriend, like she was literally legs on him, super cuddly, and then you were both like messing around and being all like.
I was messing.
Yeah, because you were like, look at her, she's getting pissed off. Look at her. Yes, Matthew, you can get fucking cutesy boyfriend like. By the
but
way,
I don't know.
which is like the beginning of the relationship.
Well, it's okay. I've been hearing that for like, since the beginning, and it's like okay.
Okay.
No, but
Like
I mean,
Matthew, I can't be cutesy and boyfriend.
no, but I'm saying like if you think it's, I mean,
it's not bad. I'm just saying.
No, but I think that like I expected it to fade more than it did.
Yeah.
Maybe you're saying like it will fade, but like it's been
Bro.
like give or take 11 months, so it's like it's almost been a year, and I don't see like a drastic change.
Yeah, well, me and Adam it didn't take like. We're not in our lovey-dovey phase now, but like it took us more than a year, like probably a year and like, what is it now? What's on like 4 months?
Some
maybe?
things have changed,
I've
Yeah,
had a
for
rough
sure.
year,
but
man.
to me it's like all been for the better.
Oh yeah, for sure. At first,
Well,
you
I
never
mean-
keep everything from the beginning.
No, but I'm saying like, like I was expecting change, but I was expecting it like, let's say, instead of like always being happy with them, you're just like it's sort of like turns grayish.
Yeah, you can be who you are with them.
Yeah, but to me that's not gray.
No, I meant like you don't have to always like
Yeah.
be like pretty. You don't always have to be like I have to act proper and stuff like that.
That's another thing is like I think that's just part of my personality.
Mm.
That like
You're always pretty.
yes. No, that's not what I. No, it's like I know like a lot of people. That's another good example that I know a lot of people that as soon as they got in a relationship, it's like okay, I don't have to go to the gym anymore.
No.
Me, it was the exact opposite. It was like ever since I've been in a relationship, I feel the need to go to the gym
Because
I want to better myself.
true.
I don't know why, but in my head I was like, because I want to get the hell away from her.
Fucking can.
No, that's not it.
I need an excuse to see her less, okay? No.
But at the same time, you and your girlfriend are like that couple that like if you would have met a long time ago when you were younger or now or in the future, I'd still feel like you click
Mhm.
well, just because both of you, and especially you, because you're not like you take relationships more seriously than other people.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Thanks.
if you guys met, no, like, just shut up.
Well, yeah.
I did include myself in it too, so yeah. So just the way you take relationships is completely different than other people or other guys that I know. It helps. So whenever I don't know whatever age you guys would still be like this.
That, yeah. I think anybody can do it. I really think it's like, and I should talk about this. I saw an interview. It's this guy who just like I think I talked about him, but he does interviews with like random people, and he was talking to a marriage counselor, and he basically said, yeah, any marriage can be saved. Like honestly, all you have to do is try to be a reasonable person.
Yeah.
All the
100%.
time, like put in maximum effort, and it's like most of the time you're the problem. You just don't like want
See
to
it.
notice it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's like sometimes, like most of the time, both of them are a problem in some sense, because it's like it could be somebody who started it,
Yeah.
but like if the other person amplifies what
Yeah.
the other person's projecting, then it becomes a war of some
See,
sort.
Adam doesn't project anything.
No, he doesn't exactly. That's a great thing.
So I amplify, and he's just I'll try to project or amplify something, and he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's not that he doesn't care; it's because he doesn't want to give any energy into arguing or
Yeah.
fighting. So I'll be there. I sometimes
Exactly.
try to piss him off too, and he does not want to get angry. Unless I mess with his PS4, then he fucking, what are you doing?
That's
I
like,
put my
yeah.
phone once on his PS4, which I realized after he told me it's really bad apparently, because like batteries and stuff like that. I don't know. You can't put any electronics over another
Okay.
electronic, especially if something that gets
I
a
thought
signal.
I thought maybe if you're like if your cell phone's on the fan, that would affect it.
But, like-
well, I mean, the
Yes,
fan
there's a
thing,
fan.
sure, but
Yeah.
there's no effect on putting your phone on his PS4.
Or maybe I was putting a cold drink on the PS4.
Okay, that could-
Well, I mean, any person with fucking common sense knows that if you put
There was
something that
no
could damage the
space.
PS4,
But I don't know. Maybe probably a cold drink. I don't know what it was.
Jesus Christ,
I like.
man!
I'm like full. Like my hands are full of things. I'm just putting things down.
the one drop of condensation, condensation, yes,
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
fucking ruin it. Just saying.
Well, I didn't know. Okay.
Well, I mean, common sense.
Oh, liquid can't go on it, but dust is welcomed.
Well, yeah, because dust doesn't,
It
affect
can
the
get it
motherboard.
caught. Yes, the fan. It can get caught in the fan. Then the fan gets all like dusty and shit.
Yeah, but then you just clean it off. It's not a permanent problem.
Shh, Brendan. Shh. Let me get angry at him, okay?
Okay, good.
See, me and Brendan, like, we fucking amplify each
Yeah,
other.
that-
And we yell at each other. Him, he would have just been like, don't do that again. And then turns around, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I apologize to all the viewers.
That was loud.
Yeah, that was right. Well, it's all good. Okay, well, I think we should end it there because we're almost at 2.5 hours.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought
Yeah.
3 would have been a lot shorter.
All good.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's actually longer.
take it away, Brendan. Matthew,
Excuse me?
fuck
Okay.
me.
My time to shine.
Well, it's been great, guys. If you've gone this far,
Yeah.
fucking good gracious, and God bless. But seriously, thanks a lot for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.